It's Saturday. It's 6 o'clock. There's a tail hidden in the stars, and all we have to do is reach up and grab it. Welcome to Things in Space!
Yay! Yay!
Oh no! Get out of here, Sam!
I'm kidding.
The worst.
I hate you, Samuel Morrison Forbes.
Oh, Sam, that
What?
was rough.
It's been a day. Hi.
It's Scorpio season.
Well, we can just blame Mercury being in retrograde for all of that.
Yeah.
That's all
Yes.
space stuff, so
And
yeah.
gremlins.
Yeah, exactly.
Gremlins.
You know, how's everybody doing?
Hey everybody, how's it going? We had a very fun start to our stream. We played a little code names and
It's called Jessica Doesn't Understand Computers.
No, but we had a good time. We were all enjoying every
Did
moment
we?
of it. Yeah, I think so.
Oh yeah. It was very entertaining.
I
Before
had
we get
popcorn.
before we get started though, Halloween is upcoming this week. And I want to know what your favorite costume was that you've ever put on.
What, Halloween? Or
Yeah, what's your favorite? If you have like a costume that you've worn outside of that you're like, I wish I would have
Okay.
worn this for Halloween.
You are specifically talking about costumes on or wished for Halloween.
Yeah, I want to know your favorite Halloween costume.
Okay, because you can't say costumes to live performers who wear
Yeah.
costumes.
Yeah.
on
That's
the
fair. I'm sorry. I take back my question. Let's continue
No,
on with the story.
Halloween costume. I was a pumpkin 3 years in a row.
When I was a child, just went back and forth between Sleeping Beauty and Snow White forever until 1999 when Titanic came out, and then I went as Rose DeWitt Buchanan for a couple of years.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
man.
That makes sense.
I had a crush on Jim Carrey, so I went as the Riddler one year and then Jim Carrey's girlfriend the next year because I had a cardboard cutout of him and I wore a sign around my neck.
That's
And
great.
I would take him with him. Also, I went as Hurricane Katrina one year, but that was
Oh.
because, okay, first of all, I lived through it. I was there. But it was a villain contest, and we were all trying to kind of get over our, I don't know, we were trying to, I think someone went as El Nino, another, like it was crazy, but I won the contest.
There you go.
It's a pretty big villain.
Yeah.
Yep. I won the villain contest.
Speaking of which, that is the villain for this 6-story arc. Is
Oh,
Hurricane
no.
Katrina. So
Corona?
be prepared.
Oh.
But,
No corona.
I was about to say, I was like,
This
where's
is a road
right
trip,
there?
right?
The Slumdog Millionaire of this this campaign just tying into real life.
Right.
Ew.
Right. What else?
I was on an improv team, and the leader of the team really wanted to dress up for Halloween on stage, and I really didn't want to because I actually don't like dressing up for Halloween. But he made us basically, so he really forced me into it. And I was like, well, if I'm gonna be in a costume, I'm gonna go all out. So I decided to dress up as a dwarf, and I walked around on my knees the entire time. During the entire show, I improvised as a dwarf, like a fantasy dwarf, for context.
Right.
And then at the end of the night, when I finally got home, because at the end of the show, I also didn't stop. So I crawled into my car and things. And when I finally got home, I took off my pants and my knees were bleeding.
Yeah. That happened.
I had to peel my pants from my knees.
Oh!
Anything for a bit.
It was good times.
Katie, how about you?
I don't think I have ever liked a Halloween costume I've ever worn. Yeah, usually Halloween is so last minute, and I as a kid, my mom and I would just throw things together. So I think I was a cat for 11 years straight, just
Nice.
because my mom could paint my face real quick. One year
Nice.
I was Avril Lavigne.
Nice.
I wore the wife beater tank top, which is a terrible name. Have they renamed them yet?
I think so.
Yeah.
They should.
One of those tank tops and a tie, and I felt so punk.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
Aberdeen.
I
This
will
year-
never.
Sorry, go
oh,
ahead.
Oh, I was like, I will never be married because my dream costume to do with a significant other is for them to be Jesus and for me to be a bumblebee, and together we're Jesus. And no one's ever done it with me. And
I will be your Jesus. We don't have to get married.
I just want a Jesus so I can be bejesus with someone. That's been my dream costume. That or one go as a mime and one go as a hippie, and we're peace and quiet.
That's funny.
But man,
That's great.
I guess Adam and I had some cute costumes. Last year we were Billy Butcher and Starlight.
Nice.
Which is two random characters. And the year before we were Emma Swan and Hook from Once Upon a Time.
Oh.
Nice. That's awesome.
When I was 10, my dad really wanted me to be Neo from The Matrix.
Nice.
And my parents were divorced, which is relevant because he decided to permanently dye my hair black.
Oh
And
boy.
My mom was so mad.
You were 10?
Yeah. It's a great movie.
Yeah.
It is. It's a great movie.
I was happy to be Neo too. I mean,
Yeah.
Great movie.
Once you dyed your hair, did you know Kung Fu? Is that a thing?
yes. Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Wait, is that why you don't like dressing up for Halloween?
It might be. I don't know.
Wow. Wow.
Just watching my parents fight over my dye hair.
Well, my favorite Halloween, because Halloween in Colorado is weird because you like have this costume and then it's, it's freezing, it's snowing. So you put on jackets and like snow pants. And so nobody can see what you are. So you just kind of walk around in just snow gear. And then, that's just kind of it. But my favorite costume when I was a kid, I had my mom do old age makeup on me. And I had like this sweater vest and a cane and a tie. And I committed, like, you all know me, I'm gonna commit. When I got a bit, I'm gonna commit to the bit. And so I stooped over and I hobbled around school the whole day, and I hobbled through the line of like the Halloween parade because I wanted to win so bad. The green M&M costume came out that year, and this stupid girl won with the green M&M costume, and I was like, she just bought that thing. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I say that because Halloween's coming up. If you're not aware.
Wait, it is? I thought it was March.
You know what? I will say though, I am really upset because this year for Halloween, I really wanted to be Sigrid from the Eurovision movie, and I really wanted Adam to be Volcano Man. And I was gonna do it, but I couldn't find the silver like leather jacket to go with the white dress. Yeah, I was ready, and I'm really upset about it.
I really enjoyed that movie.
I loved it. It was the
I
best.
cried. And that is full honesty. So let's get into a little bit of a recap, shall we?
Oh shoot!
Yeah.
Yeah, just a little. Let me stall while all of my players are like,
I'm ready.
recap.
Oh, I'm
Okay.
ready.
Slow.
I'm ready. I just don't know how to pronounce anything.
All right. Well, then this will be real fun. Here we go. Last time, according to the ship's log.
Crew of the Scourge rested their weary heads after successfully completing a doozy of a day. But with hardly any intel, they were no closer to their goal of recovering the stolen information from the DCI. After a solid night of sleep, the heroes awoke to find Nib eagerly awaiting a status report. With coffee in hand, but repeatedly treated like an underpaid personal assistant rather than the reality of a respected doctoral scholar, the Yosoki asked for an update. The crew then realized that they were still very far from completing the puzzle before them. Theories bounced all around the breakfast nook. Some stated that Luthix was behind the whole ordeal. Others claimed that the Sirocco gang was deeply involved. But one thing was clear. They needed to revisit locations and take a second look. Answers were out there.
After a quick but bumpy line crawler ride back to the bubble city of Corona, the group quickly headed to cryogenics. Upon arrival, they saw that they were not the only ones interested in the occurrences of the refrigeration facility. Security officers surrounded the establishment. This didn't seem like a very difficult prospect for a dapperly dressed Mog. Looking like a colonel, he brazenly stepped forward to face his mightiest foe yet, a heavy-set human named Sergeant Stimpleton. After a quick banter, it seemed very clear that this security officer was not going to let them slide. Model 392 even tried to claim gang territory rights before the man, but that didn't work either. In the end, all that really was required wasn't gold, but the fame of a Bedzagak and the show Vesks in Space. With that, the crew was quickly inside and rapidly gaining the information they desired.
Inside hidden files behind a false front decoy, the party dived into information that would push them into the correct direction. They learned quickly that the files stolen from the Deep Cultures Institute had indeed been electronically sent to cryogenics, but they had then been taken to a place unknown. However, there was a sliver of hope. Around the same time as the event in question, credits have been exchanged with a
Malika.
Thank you. A Malika group stationed at the EOS Club. A cursory glance over the infosphere by Nono found that the Malika group had no physical presence within the bubble cities of the burning
Archipelago.
Thank you. It's just easier for you to say it. Even though they had many land holdings within that same area. The party also learned that the EOS Club was abandoned years ago after a solar plume decimated the building and surrounding area. Finally obtaining some puzzle pieces, the crew knew they needed more. But first, they wanted to dig a little deeper to find out more about the dragon of the Brass Vizier, Luthix.
Meeting at the wonderful diner, the Grandmaster's kitchen, the crew coaxed around the words with the establishment's owner. The woman known as Luthix gave simple responses to the group's thoughtful line of questioning, responding about how Sergeant Stimpleton was a good fellow and explaining the parameters of her control. But when outright questioned whether or not she was the leader of the Brass Dragons, the coy woman claimed the title of dragon, but not that of a gang leader. However, not all was lost as the heroes learned of the possibility of the EOS Club being haunted. Stymied, how do I pronounce that?
You did it.
Heyo. I've read that word but never said it out loud. Stymied, the crew of the Scourge continued the quest of questions and seeked more answers at the Meltdown. Model 392 used their familial knowledge to let the heroes in a secret entrance in the back. But when Nono tried to open a door that Model 392 deemed to be generally untrapped, volts of electrical current blasted through Nono. Fortunately, Captain Phoenix searched through realties and pulled her back at the last second, saving the tiny Skittermander. But one thing was for certain. Model 392's cover was blown. Words are
The
hard.
dingy Akeshti bunk room no longer felt like a hidden entrance to the crew. The crew had assumed it was. Fear and tension gripped them as they wondered if they had fallen into some nefarious trap. Hearing scratching and an odd chirping from the exterior doorway, the heroes froze in indecision. Model 392 knew that Mama Tharash's pet existed outside, but the memory wasn't clear until Captain Phoenix opened the door seeking answers. The bloodthirsty dinosaur with a vertical mouth looked quizzically at the spacefarers before lunging at the group to attack. Biting and clawing, it gnawed upon its unwelcome guests. The crew sprang into action. Mog invaded the creature's mind while Nono and Scriff took shots. The duo of Abedzagak and Model 392 began their clobbering ways. But a stray grenade had fallen from a black hole in the sky, causing chaos to erupt. Thanks for that. Captain Phoenix lobbed it into the far corner of the room, and as the dinosaur ran to play fetch, she shot at the ticking bomb with such accuracy that the laws of nature were sorry to have changed. The shot stupidly hit the beast instead. I hate you, Ben. Bringing it to its brink. Phoenix shot the grenade and it exploded and saved the day. With one well-placed shot from Scriff, the monster fell, and as the grenade rolled from its talons, it exploded, which deafened poor Mog. Oh, I forgot about that.
And now join me as we traverse the night sky. Nono hummed a jingle as she rode Scriff through the small hallway. The tiny ticking of the drone's feet set a tempo that was too fast for Nono's nerves. She had never been more scared and excited all at once. It felt impossible to keep all of these cascading emotions trapped within her tiny body. They were going to explode out of her at any moment as if she'd swallowed a firecracker. She was certain bigger creatures must have it easier, more room for emotions to bounce around inside of them. She stared down at the ruddy envelope in her hand and hummed a little harder to make the emotions subside. Nono cautiously hopped off of Scriff as they neared the office. Knocking once as she tentatively pushed open the door with her other 5 hands, the Skittermander spoke with a hushed timbre.
Excuse me, Hazagret?
No response. Exactly as she had hoped. This section of the gang's hideaway had always been feared and hardly approached. Nono had only been in the dwarf's office once before, when she first was taken in by the Downside Kings. The dwarf woman Hazagret had welcomed her, made her think that this was going to be her family. What lies? After that, this corner of their broken-down rat's nest of a hideaway became strictly off-limits, except in dire circumstances. Scriff scurried into the office, hiding behind one of the chairs across from the desk.
Not now, Scriff. We are not playing right now.
The sad vibration from Scriff echoed as his vents sighed.
This is business. Once we are done, we can hide and seek as much as we want. Now keep lookout.
The mechanical creature lifted his weapons to keep an eye on the door, maintaining as much of a grasp of lookout as the limited computer could. Nono waddled over behind the desk and laid the envelope on top of piles of paperwork. She took a step back, taking the scattered, disheveled desktop in. Even if she laid it directly on top, Hazagret would never see the letter like this. She didn't want to help this woman after all these years. But really, wasn't it just helping herself by making sure the dwarf saw the letter? She dove in, color coordinating the pens and paperwork and organizing the mess scattered across the desk. The room darkened as a shadow appeared in the doorway. Tension hung in the air as Scriff aimed his sights at the figure blocking his owner from the hallway. The drow stepped into the light of the office. What are you doing?
Hey, Drift. Just helping out the boss.
No one's allowed in the head office.
Right, I know, but I needed to deliver a letter for her, and she wasn't in here, and her desk was a mess, but don't worry, I took care of it, just like I take care of everything. And look, now she'll be able to see the letter, so I'll just be on my way.
What letter?
It is a letter, letting the boss know. It's a letter, telling her about a letter of resignation.
The drow licked his tongue across his front teeth and furrowed his eyebrows, boring into the Skittermander, searching for the truth.
My letter of resignation. I am leaving, okay? I am leaving the Downside Kings. I'm sorry I couldn't give you 2 weeks' notice, but we are out of here. Me and Scriff just getting up and getting gone.
Nono had nonchalantly walked over to the very tense Scriff and awkwardly climbed on his back, all the while attempting to calm him. She didn't need a firefight right now. If they could just ease around the drow drift and into the hallway.
And if one of the speeders is gone in the morning, don't worry about it. Just don't worry about it. It wasn't me. It's just gone, okay? And I will be gone, and Scriff will be gone. So, yup. Goodbye. Take luck and care. And don't let Gobbles feed you his rat-wrench soup. It'll kill you one of these days. Right? So, like I said, I will be on my
The
way.
drow sidestepped, blocking the doorway. Their way was closed. The drow tilted his body downward until Nono was almost nose to nose with him. Again, it stared at Nono, almost into her soul. If you're leaving, you'll need something with more power. Drift held out his hand. As his fingers opened, Nono spotted a set of keys that she knew all too well. No one in all of Absalom Station could mistake the fuzzy dice keychain. The keys were attached to the single ship she tinkered most on while in the garage. The ship that had won the Absalom Circuit and the Drift Throttle Cup every year since she had started working on it. The pride and joy of the Downside Kings, the SCA Magpie. Trigger was going to be pissed, and Nono couldn't be happier. The drow stepped out of the doorway, and Nono and Scriff ran to their freedom, a freedom that was sure to lead to being hunted by the bounty hunters, but freedom nonetheless. She took off down the hallway, hardly noticing that Drift had casually sat in the chair by the desk.
Hazagret is gonna be so mad!
Was the only thought that tickled Nono's mind. But the tiny furball, so filled with glee, missed something. As the drow sat down at his desk, he opened the bottom drawer and set his hand on the display at the bottom of the pile. The false bottom slipped open, revealing a communication array. As the display hummed into holographic life, another older drow smiled at the other end. Hello, Drift. What's the news? The Skittermander is in play, sister. Events are set now. Make the price high. She must be found. Good. I'll inform Maelstrom. We zip across the universe and forward in time. Here a dinosaur lays at the feet of 5 heroes who might have just made a grave error. After all, nothing can go wrong after killing a gang leader's pet, right? In a dangerous situation, with traps and monsters lurking in the hideout, and an Asharu that's deafened, what do you do?
We read
Comments.
Great job, Katie.
I was very much alone. It's fine.
I was with you. I was right there.
I think we were all trying to make Bonnie do it.
Oh, was that it? I was actually reading the comments while it was happening. I was like, oh,
we
read
didn't
them.
talk about it. Katie's the only one that actually follows directions.
My favorite comment so far has been, it's Lucas Martinez saying, where is Xander? I put my drink order in 40 minutes ago.
Yeah, should I go get him?
Oh my
I
goodness.
think you should let him know. we all need
Xander!
drinks.
You're being requested in chat. Where is Xander? I put in my drink order 40 minutes ago. And now someone's saying, is Xander taking open orders tonight? Oh, good.
Positive Kern says, I'd like
Positive
a mudslide.
Kern would like a mudslide.
Speaking of positive Kern, earlier they said, if Jess is dressed as a rug next week, my heart might break. And if Nono dresses as a matching doormat, my heart will break.
He's baking
amazing.
bagels. There's, you gotta get in the
Xander!
Xander.
All right, everyone put in your drink orders quickly. He only...
I suddenly can't hear anything. Must be a technical
Oh no, we already had those.
Oh, man.
Wait, I have one comment I want to read. It was from, oh boy, Miria, aka Jaja Binks. Yay, bread! And I don't know what it's for, but I agree. Yay, bread.
I
Because
almost read that one.
Yeah, because Red Civilian has come and is a new follower here. Hi, Red.
Oh, it's a person. I was
know
just like,
that.
I love bread.
Yeah, no. But speaking of follows, besides Red Civilian, we also were followed by Kraglith, Dancing Zorbaz 38, John Passo Nerdly, Hassan Youngdi, Janavi, and Mulu. Why does everyone have such difficult usernames?
I like it.
Speaking of difficult usernames, we have the same one that Jessica just had some issues pronouncing, which my guess is Mariah, aka Jaja Binks.
Yeah, but we call
just
her
subbed.
Yaya Binks.
Got it.
Because of
Yaya
Eurovision,
Binks.
the movie Yaya Ding Dong. That's
Got it,
where
got
it
it.
originated.
Yeah.
They gifted a sub to Bread Civilian. We also have a sub from 54 Aqua Snakes who resub for 3 months.
Ah,
Nice.
scary.
Speaking of bread, Xander is baking bagels right now. That's exactly
Ooh.
what he's doing.
I'll
So
take
no drink
32
orders.
pizza bagels.
Ooh.
That's incredible. We have a donation from Dark Knight, $5, a stim pack for Katie. No killing Captain Phoenix, no promises. And then we have 2 new Bitbox battle bosses. We have Scott Denuzzo, who gave me the extra action in combat, and then we have Craiglith, who is we're waiting on the recipient, but as soon as it happens, somebody's gonna get that extra action.
I want it.
Want
Bagel
it.
hype.
I will throw it out there. Oh, none of us have extra actions. That's what I'm throwing out there.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh no,
yeah.
Ben does.
I
does.
do. Yes, me. Okay, so here you are in the Meltdown. You've just killed a dinosaur, and a grenade has gone off. Mog is deaf, and
Oh,
you're
God.
sitting in this Akeshti bunk room. What do you do?
I run over to Mog and check on him and ask if he's okay. Buddy, what's wrong? What's wrong? How many fingers am I holding up?
1, 2, 3, 5. High five.
Oh, okay, great. I
Hi.
love that.
High five.
Oh boy.
I cannot hear.
Can I do a medicine check on
Yeah.
him?
Yeah,
I
do a
would
medicine
see if
check.
I can-
Love to aid with that.
Go for it. What are you doing to aid?
I'm gonna definitely point at like first Mog's laser eye and then his normal eye
Okay.
and be like,
Those are not ears. I would not start there.
All right.
I got a 19.
+2.
All right, so a
21.
21. Yeah, you're more aware with the grenade itself than anything actually that is wrong with Mog. That was a screamer grenade. And it makes this really loud noise, and it can deafen you for a little bit, but he'll be fine. He'll be fine after a while.
You'll be fine after a little while.
I cannot read lips.
I have an idea. I would like to pull out a piece of paper and write "You'll be fine" on it and hold it up to Mog.
How much paper are you carrying around? How much paper is Bedzagat carrying around right now?
Will carve.
How much paper
I
does
will-
Jess?
I open the notes app on my communications device. And
There
type
we
it
go.
out, Show him.
Oh, I liked the paper. Come on.
It's space paper. Paper.
I type back. Imagine when we used to use paper.
I mean, in a few episodes ago, I had just random pieces of cardboard with numbers on them, and
I know.
no one questioned that.
I just learned how to use Firefox.
Ben,
Yes.
would we know how long until he'll be okay?
It'll be a couple of minutes.
Oh, a couple minutes. Oh, okay.
Yeah, he'll be fine.
Hmm.
But man, that was scary, right?
Everyone put their hand on their face if they also cannot hear.
Unfortunately, Mog,
Just me.
your logic is incorrect. If we could hear you to do as you requested, then that would mean that we can actually hear.
Looks
So,
like it was just me.
I'm gonna walk over to Mog, and are you still on the ground or have you gotten up yet?
I got up.
I'm gonna walk over to Mog and kind of put my hand on his shoulder and kind of like give him a nod. And if he doesn't get it, I'll do one of those to him.
We absolutely established that telekinetic message link.
And then I will say to him, "You're going to be okay."
Ah, yes. This is much better. Thank you for letting me in.
You were very brave. Don't do it again.
Ah, yes. Do I sound just like this when I am speaking with my mouth? Or do I sound different?
She kind of looks around the room a little bit. Exactly the same.
Good. I'm trying to adjust so I do not speak any louder or quieter than normal. So good to know it's working.
I'm just gonna.
Oh. He's just yelling to the rest of them. I've been told I'll be fine.
I want to whisper. Sorry, go ahead.
The effect will wear off in a few minutes.
Thank you.
I would like to whisper to No. At this rate, he's gonna have to lose his sense of taste. He's gonna have to lose his sense of smell. And soon he will be a super robot, just like Model 392.
That would be awesome.
But let's not rush anything.
Let's not force it, but yeah.
I thought that was like an invitation to help the process along, but I'm glad you clarified.
I mean, maybe we could. Is that not nice to people? Is that an enhancement or is that degrading?
I think it depends if he pays us.
Huh. I'm gonna think about this for a minute.
As being the basis of your comparison, I don't consider it a degradation.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know you were listening.
Unlike Mog, I can actually hear quite well.
I forget how loud I am sometimes.
This room is very small. But so Mog doesn't feel left alone, I will put my hands on my face to show him that I too am having difficulty hearing. But that is a lie.
Mog, roll a bluff check or roll a sense motive. Bonnie, roll a bluff check.
Oh God. Ooh. 17 plus 3, 18, 19, 20.
I got 26.
Oh.
So Model 392, they put their hand on their face and they're like, "Oh yeah, me too." And Mog, you can clearly tell that they're just pandering to you.
It's okay. I do not need pandering.
It's about this time that you come back and you can start to hear again. And you definitely hear that you're yelling.
Stop yelling, Mog. How? Oh, I was yelling, wasn't I?
Nah, you were speaking normal volume.
Not that loudly.
Okay. Good. Just a slight difference then.
Anybody who is in here could roll a perception check.
Okay.
I has good perception.
Ooh,
Actually,
18.
25.
Ooh, I also got a 25.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
all right.
You do notice that this room is kind of dingy and gross, and but there are footlockers at the base of each of the beds. And you imagine that the Ikeshti brood, whom you've been fighting for quite some time, keep some personal belongings in there.
Would I know which lockers these belong to?
Sure, yeah, that's like Alabaster and George and
I'm gonna start going to open them and be
and
like,
Snake
Alabas.
Eyes and
I'll write these down. They seem really important.
Abedazak, I believe you would fit in Alabaster's clothing.
What?
If you would like to disguise yourself.
they're all a little too small for Ikeshti are small creatures, so they're
Never
more
mind.
no-no size.
I obviously do not know the lores. Again, my memory has been wiped.
That's okay. That's okay. I've been on occasion called Clifford the Big Red Dog of people. I'm quite large.
I apologize. My drink order has arrived. Thank you, Xander.
Xander, that is so nice of you.
Leave a nice tip, Bonnie.
Drink water, stay hydrated, and
Make bagels?
get lots of
Oh,
sleep.
not that kind of
That's
tip.
your tip. I should follow that advice because those are the 3 things I don't do.
I'll leave you a bad Yelp review.
Oh, I'm gonna give you that review.
I'm gonna leave you a bad Yelp review.
You're the one who cooked. I'm the one leaving the review.
So I will tell you there are some things within the Foot Locker. There's some personal effects. There's like a T-shirt that says like "I heart Corona," and
I call it. It's mine. I want to wear it.
Ben.
Please tell me that's real, because I will put it on right now.
No.
I have to cut armholes for you.
I will rip them open if I have to. Like, I want that shirt.
And you give her that shirt.
Yeah, Nono has the shirt. She rips holes into it so that all of her arms stick out. But the top two have sleeves that are too long and baggy, and then the other four arms are just like shooting out the side of the shirt. So it's kind of like a ripped sleeve, but also normal oversized T-shirt. There's a couple of mugs that also say "I heart Corona." You could probably take them back to DCI and put them up in there. And there are there's a large collection of physical games in one of the containers, and another box holds snack food equivalent to 12 weeks of field rations, but tastier.
Physical games like Connect 4, not Collect 4.
No, now it's not Connect 4. It is Collect 4. And so
That's the future.
This Akeshti has just found different sets of 4 things. So there's like a pile of 4 rocks, and there's 4 playing cards, 4 sets of dice. There's even 4
This is
little
what Mog
sunmeat.
played growing up.
It sounds like a magic trick I know.
I finally found 4 leaves. Meanwhile, all the other kids were playing Connect 4, and I was the weirdo.
Mog, did you realize that you also collected 4 friends?
Ah, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yes, I am now officially a friend.
Nice.
I guess I
so
spent
sweet.
my childhood playing the right game after all.
The end.
Roll credits. Thank you all for watching.
Yeah, we did it. We did it. So yeah, there's a big collection to collect for. Somebody's gonna, I bet you Lucas already did the Mogert art. He's like already just drawing the box for
The
collect
box,
for.
yeah.
Select 4.
With the like generic 12-year-old child just holding it.
Generic.
Yes.
Oh man.
I'm rewriting the jingle as we
Um,
Collect 4.
But that's all you really find is some knickknacks and collect 4 and some snack foods. Yes, no.
Okay, now that I look as cool as possible, I think I'm ready to reattempt this door
Okay.
without
okay.
dying.
That's fair. Good try. Yeah.
Computers, engineering, what am I doing?
You're doing a computers or an engineering check, which, however, like, how do you deem when Nono's walking up to a door? Is she ripping wires out, or is she trying to break in through the keypad?
First keypad.
Okay.
If things go poorly, that's when the wires get ripped.
Okay.
Could I
so
assist with the culture check? Since I would probably know what they would rig, since this is my turf.
no, for a reason of you've kind of been found out. So, you can roll a computer check to try and help Nono get through the door. Anyone can do that, but I just need to know how you're helping.
Even though I am part machine, my computer's check is useless. I suggest someone else assist.
Can't.
Ooh.
I will try. 16.
16. All right, so you give +2 to Nono. How are you assisting Nono in this action?
I would like to give her what is the word?
Climb? Your
Goosebumps.
Goopy. Oh, goosebumps. You're giving her goosebumps.
I want to relax her as she's
what?
stressed out.
Are you
doing
giving her a
difficult
massage?
tasks.
He's scratching behind my ears.
Okay, that makes a lot
What
of
it
sense.
sounds like.
All right, no, make this check.
I did, and with the aid, it is a 29.
29. Are you sure? Does anybody have that stim pack rolling around? No? Do you have any stim packs rolling around? No?
I do.
Oh, but they cannot be used like that,
I
Jess.
know, because you made it difficult.
Is this is this worth a point of inspiration?
Wait, I'll tell you, I don't think it's worth a point of inspiration. I'll tell you that I think, like, you get the feeling that you're close, but not quite there. Maybe with another try, if you had that same level of intensity, you might be able to get it.
This is when I start ripping wires.
Okay, so you just start pulling at the wall and ripping wires out, trying to jam them together. Would anybody like to help No with that scenario?
I would love to help in a less weird way, if that's possible.
We would all like that, actually.
All right.
Pulling out
the
the
way to
different
go.
colors of wires, as well as
Yes.
encouraging her that, like, red? That color deserves to be ripped. This time I got a 15, which I believe still is the +2.
Yes, it is.
This time it is a 28.
Okay, so this time, now that you've like had both of these scenarios where you feel like you're very, very close, but together the combined effort of the computers and also this rewiring, you're like plug it all together and the door opens.
I did it!
Good job, buddy. Got it all on camera.
Wait, are you unlocking the door that you're currently in front of, the middle door of the three?
Well, no, I was unlocking the same one that I was
Perfect.
at
Okay.
last time. I was just, Scriff was in the way.
Sorry, yes, Griff's always in the way.
Griff.
It opens up into a normal-sized room, and let me read you the description here. Debris and half-finished projects clutter this bedroom. The place smells of grease and old food. Tools, parts, and old meals pile on every surface other than a rolling chair, the unmade bed, and a tiny table beside it. On the table, under a simple lamp, is a big book bound in a dark cover.
I know what room this is.
This is Mama Throsh's room.
That's why it smells.
The book.
Yeah.
What is?
You go and open up the book, and it is a ledger. It seems to be cleverly written wording about gang operations. There's a lot of shrewd tacticianing here, although you are aware that this is a gang, and you are aware of like what they're capable of doing. So you see some notes in there. There's a recent entry that says DCI delivery, and you're like, oh, that rings a bell. And then there's a payment label underneath that says military surplus. And sub-entries include travel expenses to the EOS Athletics Club with an address noted on the rim and reminders saying, mention Asana Town for extra scratch. Another annotation reads, talk to Vadak, use guns against the Sirocco, ? And then there is a name under one of the payments to them with the name Jelusin.
Hey, Cap.
Yes.
You might want to take a look at this. I mean, like, I get it, but it seems like something somebody in charge should look at.
Oh, okay. And I'll read it. And does anything specific stand out to me?
Roll a culture check.
I like culture.
I was gonna say, if I recall, we are all co-captains and equally in charge.
Dirty 20.
What'd you say?
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. All right, Asana Town. You know, you were just there. you have just fought off a whole legion of people, and so you're trying to put the two and two together about why Asana Town is mentioned here. There's a couple of things that could be true about it. There could be some connection with the Lashuntas. There could be some connection with the Brass Dragons. There could be some connection with the whole ordeal that you all just went through over there. But Asana Town, that point definitely sticks out to you. Like, in some way, what you're dealing with is connected to what you have previously been through.
And then is this a book or just a piece of paper?
It's a ledger, a big, thick book. There's a lot of paper in it. It's paper.
It's paper.
Interesting.
No, do you have room to hang on to that ledger for us?
You know what? I have something better.
And Nono's gonna take the ledger and hold it to the underside of Scriff and pull out her ion tape and like tape it to the bottom side of Scriff.
Yeah.
Yes, that works as well.
Efficient? No.
Thank you very much.
So where are you going to go?
There are 2 more doors in this room, right?
Right.
There were like 3 in a row, kind of.
Katie, did you have something that you wanted to do?
Nope.
Okay. Yeah, there's 3 total doors. You've gone into the one furthest to your right. So are you trying to go in the middle one?
I mean, it's right there.
Okay. This door like jams when you're holding on to it, and you feel like it's kind of stuck a little bit, but you give a little extra effort, and it opens to a bathroom.
Oh, thank goodness.
It's very smelly.
Oh.
But what does it smell like?
It actually, I don't want to describe this, Sam. Do I have to tell you? It smells like bad fish and outdoor park bathrooms. Gross stuff.
Gross.
There's also, you notice,
small specific thing that makes each person's living situation unique. I love learning.
well, if you love learning, you'll love this. These bathrooms, there are 4 toilet seats, and they do not have separation stalls. So it's just like 4 seats.
Great
Our
for a
gang is very
family.
open. We have no personal boundaries whatsoever.
I have this nightmare literally like every 3 nights.
It's been an ongoing issue. There's been a lot of requests and complaints in our little complaint box, but Mama Throws just threw those away.
Very upsetting.
No, why don't you try the other door?
Yeah.
You got it.
A lot of people have different interpretations of intimacy. Would anyone here like to share the lavatory with me?
This
What-
would be a perfect time for you to lose some of your other senses, Mog.
You know what? I
Like-
think that
Your sense of smell.
this is a great question to end on and have a little comment break, shall we?
Mog's curiosity is getting the better of him.
There are pros and cons to being really into people, okay? And if I only play the pros, then I look too nice.
Imp in my head says, Sam, don't make that face while asking that question.
Fair.
The real POTUS 98 says, a bathroom in a sci-fi setting, unwatchable.
Eric Dot says, sounds like my room in college. Oh no! I'm so sorry.
Deliria's 2019 and Dot understand that this is a trust exercise, okay? Trust exercise.
Mm-mm.
Catch me.
How is is that a trust exercise? Like
Going to the bathroom in the same toilet bathroom?
No one make eye contact. That's the trust exercise.
Can I
think
tell
it's
you?
that all of us feel uncomfortable with it, and truthfully, as Sam, I also do. So the fact that we feel uncomfortable, the idea that you would like put yourself in an uncomfortable situation with someone, is a version of intimacy.
It is.
Can I tell you that this is
smart.
This is a real thing. Jamie and I have both worked for a company out here who, when you go into the rehearsal studio,
Yep.
you go into the bathroom and there's 2 toilet seats right next to each other and no stall separating them. And it's the weirdest thing ever. And you're like, so one at a time, everybody, one at a time.
Nope. I literally have this nightmare once every couple nights. Where I go to the bathroom and I'm like,
Jason J. Kim 86 says, I am concerned.
We all are, Jason. We all are.
Those bathrooms make sense though if like you're a mom and a kid, you know what I mean? It's like sure, but
then it would be a tiny toilet. It would be a big toilet and a little toilet. It'd be obvious.
I love that Ben went to a comment break so we could avoid this. Talking about it.
Well, let's get back into first let's talk about a couple of things, because Scott Denuzzo has become the Bitbox Battle Boss twice.
What?
And has given me another extra action and has given Katie an extra action. So congratulations, Katie.
Thanks, Scott. Oh, Scott.
Preparing my anesthetic darts. What?
All right. So what do? You
Great question. We don't pee and we move.
You know, I bet Model 392 doesn't actually have to go to the bathroom. Is that true?
I can regulate my bladder better than most.
So then I would suggest Model 392 join Margaret in the bathroom.
Great. I will stand guard and observe nothing.
I don't actually need to use it. I was just interested in trying out some other creature's culture.
What, like this?
I think we should move on.
Okay.
There's a door over here.
And he
Oh,
pressed
thank
it
God.
one more second. I thought about it.
So the door is actually open because you remember Captain Phoenix used magic to open the door, and it opens to this wide open junkyard. It's full of 2 kind of separate places in it. It's there's like a shop portion that is shelves and tables displaying a chaotic mix of gently used parts, and then there is the junkyard part of it, which is barrels, broken vehicles, starship components, and garbage form 3 piles in this junkyard. A massive open pit foundry occupies the north wall. To the northeast, a raised office complex overlooks the work floor with a rusty ladder that leads 10 feet up to a balcony and an unmarked door, which is where you currently are.
No takes off.
Yeah.
You're not gonna stop her. She is digging through this stuff, living her best life.
Cool.
I have a question.
Yes.
In this room on roll 20, there is a large California king size bed.
There is, I mean, it's a pretty big old bed.
Cool.
In terms of, I would say it's probably not a California king. Maybe a queen.
Okay, great. I would like to go inside this room towards the bed, and I would like to check the weight of the blanket on top of this bed.
A very solid blanket. Real fast, I know that people are asking, I thought we broke 400 subs last night. We did. You broke it last night, and then overnight, like 40 of them dropped. So our new goal is to get to 400 again, and then have it last for more than 24 hours.
I don't know what happened.
I don't know how these things happen, but prepare yourselves if you would like that. Yeah, you go in. It's kind of it's really wide, queen size wide, but a little short for you. As you remember, your Keshti are quite small. So.
Oh, I'm not gonna use it for snuggling.
Oh, okay. Okay,
Please,
that's fair.
please, Ben.
I'm
Okay.
sorry. How dare I?
Hanging out with this large blanket and checking the weight.
Yeah, it's not a rug weight, but it's a little cozy. So.
All right.
It's not a California king, more like a Wyoming king. There's a big difference, especially in the size. There's a thing. It's called that.
No, make a engineering check.
Oh boy. That is a 30.
30. You find a bunch of parts. You're like you understand what this is like from your gang days yourself back on Absalom Station, where you would dig through trash cans to find parts. All of this stuff is tons of components that you can use for so many different activities. And you find 4 bulk of components that can be sold for 800 credits. And you also find a broken targeting computer that can be repaired. So those are the things that you find.
I would like to walk over next to Phoenix here and kind of lean up against the wall, kind of like the parents at like a kid's birthday party when they're like playing in the in the ball pit.
Yes.
Just kind of lean up against the wall and smile and watch No go.
All right. Nono's a kid in a candy store right now.
I'm doing the same thing as Mog for a brief moment until I realize why am I staring? And then she's gonna then kind of snap herself out of the joy of watching Nono, just to kind of maybe do a little lap around to make sure that there's no threat in this room.
Roll a perception check.
Yeah. Oh, I absolutely see everything with that 5.
Yeah, 5.
Yeah.
You notice that there are tiny little slits underneath the doorways, but it looks like it would be very hard for things to get into there. It's almost like a drainage sort of situation. Nobody has really gone over to look at that pit over in the north corner, though. It's a big, wide open, just kind of hole in the ground. I don't know. There might be danger there.
I would probably make. Where is this pit? I'm sorry, I'm having a hard time.
Yeah.
It's up in the north. You can see there's tiny little arrows that are pointing to it.
Oh.
Yeah.
How deep is it? Sorry.
It's about 10 feet deep.
My circle would take me around and up there.
Sure.
Am I familiar with this room and like threats?
This room brings back some not so good memories, but you have disconnected yourself from that section of your life. You have known that in some corners of this is where Bloody Amy used to do some of her work. But this actual spot over here in this corner is where they would scrap all of the stolen parts. They would drag it over to this pile and turn it on, and it uses the solar plume underneath all of Corona to heat up the area and melt down all of these gang members' stolen items, hence it being called the Meltdown. However, you don't see any more gang members. You think like nobody's here. It's very odd.
I suggest we continue and resolve this quickly. Due to the lack of gang members, I am slightly concerned. This appears to be a bit unusual, especially since the door that we came through was rigged.
Everybody roll a perception check.
Uh-oh.
25 again.
23.
do you got, Captain Phoenix?
5 again?
5 again. Okay.
What?
I only got a 13.
13.
Or another 2.
I got a 7.
7. Okay. So, Mog and Nono. Mog has a great vantage, and Nono is attuned to absolutely everything that's going on. Abenzagak's too busy leaning up against a wall. They saw how cool Mog looked doing it, so they decided to do it too. But they're really trying to figure out what that looks like and what proper position. While Model 392 and Captain Phoenix, you both are just staring into this pit, wondering how many important items have been melted down in this place. Nono and Mog, you see a little. There's a like a RC car that drives underneath in that little gap, and it has like a camera on the front of it, and it's kind of looking around.
Wait, where is this?
It comes at the corner right over here, furthest away from you in the south corner, but it just kind of wheels up and it's like staring around at what it's possible.
I would like to try to cast Psychokinetic Hand.
Okay.
And lift it up into the ground and bring it to us.
Yeah, you lift this car up. It's very light. And you pull it over towards you. And it's about this time that you realize that there is a fizzling explosive on the top of it. And I need everybody to roll initiative.
Uh-oh.
You know what?
I send it away.
Like what else then? We
What?
hit 400 subs.
Woo! We actually hit 410 subs and counting.
Yay!
That's
God.
incredible.
We're on the road
Yay!
to 420.
Oh,
So many.
Team McAllister also donated Team Jess tonight. #RuggedOut.
Nice. All right, so we are at the top of round 1. What I will tell you right now is that we're going a little bit theater of the mind for this. So we will still be using the map for direction, but for my RC cars, I will tell you that it's all theater of the mind. It is somewhat a little bit of a skills challenge in terms of how to get out of here, unless you really just want to fight RC cars the entire time. So I will not be rolling initiative, but we will be explaining things as they go along. What are those initiatives?
I got a nat 1.
A nat. Okay.
Oh,
Mog, that
no.
that thing explodes right in your face for sure. Nono's got a 5.
Is he losing his hearing again?
Oh,
No.
buddy.
Yes.
18 for me.
18 for Captain Phoenix.
14 for me.
14 for Model 392.
I got a 14 as well.
Oh, yeah, 14. Now, who has the higher initiative bonus?
My
I
initial
don't know.
bonus is 4.
Mine is only 2.
All right, so Abenzagak's gonna go first. It's the top of the round, and I will tell you, a car does explode during this round as Mog is bringing it closer to his face. I'm going to need a reflex save from both you and Abenzagak.
Okay. Oy, 10.
10.
3.
10. All right, well, a 10 will not do it. And a 3 will not do it either, as this normal grenade just bursts in front of you, dealing 4 points of damage.
Ow!
Captain Phoenix, you hear this, and you are first to react. What would you like to do?
I would like to try to see if there's anything else that could possibly be like around us, because you said this thing just explodes, but is there anything else to notice? Like, can it happen again?
Sure. Roll a perception check.
Oh, nat 20. I mean,
It-
yeah, nat 20. So I almost went, no, not nat 20, dirty 20. No, it's a nat 20
Nice.
plus 3, so 23.
Okay, so you do notice that there are a lot of these little like murder holes almost, but on the underside, where things could like drive into, or possibly if you were a small creature, you might be able to like slip out from underneath there. But for right now, you all of average size wouldn't be able to get out underneath there. And as you're listening with a natural 20, you hear this like and it's kind of growing more and more and more.
Under us, you said?
Not under you directly, but outside of the facility.
Shoot. I think Does it sound like something's trying to come in from that other side?
Yes, it does. And it now sounds like there are cars directly to your left, to this west side wall. There's this front gate, and along it there seems to be a buzzing, and it's getting closer and closer to you. But you also hear it further away. It sounds like this place might be surrounded with explosive RC cars. There's a trap! There's a trap!
Everyone listen up. I believe us to be surrounded with more of these exploding toy cars. We need a plan. It also sounds like perhaps they're able to get in here quite easily. Maybe a few of us can grab some of these items and try to jam them in the spaces under the door to keep them from coming in.
Okay. Is there a way to see, like, on the car that exploded in front of us, like, who is in control of these things?
You have no. I mean, it's a mechanized remote control car. There's no view screen of another person. There was just a camera mounted on it, and it wasn't like there was a tiny little thing driving it on top of it. So you're unsure of who was driving it.
There's no Stuart Little?
There's no Stuart Little on top of an exploding RC car. I'm sorry, I just couldn't make it happen.
Does the explosive also damage the car?
Oh yeah, the car is gone.
Oh, okay.
And does it look like the cars can fit through these little gaps?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
That's where this one came from the south. It like slipped through this little gap in the bottom.
Then I'm gonna grab whatever I can see around me.
Okay.
That would be big enough to basically bar the space.
There's
heavy enough and.
There's 6 on each side of the wall, none on the foundry side, where that meltings could be. So, but you find a nice sheet from a spaceship, and you think that maybe this will be a good chance to like plug this thing up. Why don't you go ahead and roll a? Let's do a physical science. Actually, let's do a survival check.
Hang on.
No.
And just to let you all know, in a skills check, there are a certain number of skills that you have to pass, and if you don't, I'm just gonna keep sending cars at you. So make it happen.
Are you sure you don't want physical science? 'Cause that one sounds real nice.
You know what? Yeah, I'll physical science. I can make it happen.
I specifically have physical science for New Worlds and space.
That does not help in shoving space pieces into tiny little holes.
It also says, but it says New Worlds and space, which also could mean spaces.
Get out of here!
Gotta use the dictionary, Ben.
Yeah, you gotta be careful with those dictionaries. They're tricky.
That's gonna be an 18.
18, yeah, you're able to shove this thing in there and block off one of the 6 entrances into this side. We move on. It is now, would you like to, well, you kind of grabbed something and moved over and did a thing,
that
so.
would have been my whole action.
All right, so Abedzagak, what would you like to do?
Okay, I need a little bit of clarity. So these little things, these cars, they're only coming out of a singular hole, or are they coming out of multiple holes?
Right now, there has only been one. so far. However, you are hearing more now. Now that Captain Phoenix points it out, there are more cars buzzing around the outside of this facility, and there are definitely more holes around the bottom of its entrance that they could slip inside of.
Okay, I would like to first scale the perimeter as much as I can to find the next hole where there's a loud sound coming out.
Sure, there's one very, very close to you. If you're looking down south, it is onto your left side. And you would have to jump off of that 10-foot balcony that you're on.
Well, good thing I'm strong. Can I try?
Yeah, roll an acrobatics check.
Heck yeah, I love that choice. Oh, yeah, baby. 26.
26. You jump down and you gracefully land on your lizardly feet, just thudding to the ground. And you are right next to where this hole is in the side.
Okay. I would like to pull a rug off of my back from my rug gun, and I would like to. Ooh, how big are these holes?
They are about a foot wide and 7 inches tall.
That's pretty big. Okay, I would like to maybe unroll the rug so that it's in half and shove it in front of the hole and just hold it there.
Okay. So you're holding the rug there. That's good to know. Model 392, what would you like to do?
So just to clarify, there are 6 places where these things can come out of?
On each on 3 of the 4 walls, yes.
Okay. How long will it take Mog to get down from the balcony?
About 8 hours.
Great. I could catch him.
I was gonna do that. You're holding a rug. But you can catch him if you want to. I'll hold the rug.
I could hold the rug. I'm sorry. It's just, this was a throwback.
I know. That's why I wanted to do it, because I'm going to remember. I'm going to go up to the balcony and be like, Mog, we would love your assistance down here to help plug up these holes. Wait, let me work that. Hold on.
I look back and I say, remember Buttercup!
And I'm just going to put my arms up and use my arm extenders as well to get more wide of an area. And be like, if you would like assistance to get down quicker, I am here to assist you now.
They extend out and in, so it looks like these big, praying mantis arms that are now on Model 392 to catch you. What would you, so you're prepared?
Instead of using the restroom, Mog, we can use this as a trust exercise.
Fair, so we'll prepare and see what Mog is going to do next time. No, what would you like to do?
First and foremost,
yes,
I gotta say, I gotta call out these amazing subbers. The Cadence gifted 11 subs.
What?
Gary Kate 532 gifted 5. Great Moogly Googly gifted 5, and Scott Denuzo gifted 20.
Woo!
Thank
Wow!
all of you for that.
What are we at right now? Are we at the highest we've ever been?
Yes.
Yes!
We are.
We're at the highest we've ever been.
Wow!
Thank you all so much, Dad Fam. You guys rock.
Second of all, Nono pulls out her zip stick.
Okay.
And puts it in her cup holder on her riding saddle on Scriff.
Okay.
And just pats him on the head and goes, "You know what to do, buddy." And Scriff is gonna carry that over to where Mog is hopefully soon going to descend.
Okay.
From the rafters.
Okay.
Because, Mog can electrocute some things.
Absolutely.
Third.
Okay.
Nono's gonna grab a scrap piece of metal.
Okay.
And aim herself at where she hears the most noise, like the next car is coming in.
Okay.
Or nearby-ish. And
Well,
she's gonna...
You'd have to move over there, just to let you know. Or are you, aiming to throw it at it?
Oh, hold on. And she takes off running with it underneath her, and Penguin slides through the hole. I am a small creature. I want on the other side of this wall.
Okay, man,
And
that's
I
great.
assume I have to use my hyper ability
Sure.
to get all
Yeah.
that done, and I'm totally fine with that if I get to slide like a penguin.
Acrobatics.
Okie dokie.
So good.
That is a 22.
22. Yeah, Nono as a small creature like scrunches herself up into this tiny little fur ball and slides like a penguin and just whoop is on the outside of the Meltdown. There are 4 RC cars directly around Nono on the outside of this, but you are currently outside of the building. We move on. Mog, what are you gonna do?
I descend.
Wait, I didn't count to 3.
Mog jumps. Roll an acrobatics check at model 392. Roll a strength check.
I think I should roll a survival check
Oh,
for.
no.
Oh,
for
sure,
Mog's
sure, sure, sure,
survival.
sure.
Thanks.
3 is the total.
Oh
3.
no.
So
Okay,
3
we're
plus
good
9.
though. I got an 18 plus 4, so that's.
Okay.
So you might not do it gracefully, but I think I might catch you.
Yeah, it's not graceful. In fact, Mog jumps, but he doesn't actually aim for the arms. He aims for like the shoulders of model 392. So you just like knock over the android as you land just on top of each other in a big pile. No damage was taken. However, you are both prone right now.
Oh
Whee!
crap!
I'm a little bit worried about Jess, but hopefully
Same.
she gets back a little bit.
On you, Firefox!
What was it? Yeah, Scott Tenuzo says Firefox has failed Benzagek.
Yeah, I don't know if there was an official statement, but it definitely was Jessica who had the tech issues. I was gonna say it.
So at the top of the second round, I will tell you that no, the cars outside turn and look at you, and they begin driving towards you. The other cars on the outside of the facility, there are still 5 slots that are open near Captain Phoenix, and you see that 2 cars drive in through them. They begin looking around on the south side wall where nobody has gone near that thing. You see that there are 4 cars that drive through. There are 6 cars currently inside and 4 cars surrounding No. They're just moving this round. That's a total of 10 cars if you count them up.
Woof.
Captain Phoenix, what would you like to do?
So 4 were inside?
Yes, 6 are inside.
6! Cool. Oh, I love how my brain went to something I can't do.
You don't know if you can do it. What is it?
I wanted to shoot it.
You can shoot it. Like, you can shoot, but if you shoot, you can only shoot 1 or 2 of them. So that would be the downfall of that. But if you want to shoot, you can shoot.
As opposed to what? Like,
As opposed to doing a skill check, you can take a shot at one of them.
oh, no, let's try to figure out what Phoenix is skilled at.
Okay.
Besides drinking and being cold. You know what? Why don't I tell you what I'm good at, and you can tell me? Can I tell them to go away? I'm really good at diplomacy.
They have cameras on them.
could
You don't know
intimidate
who you're talking to on the other end. You could bluff them somewhere?
You could bluff them somewhere?
Yeah, I'm not trying to play your character, but I will tell you that you are standing very close to this pit that seems to like to melt things. So if you wanted to like trick them over there, you could try and do that.
Huh.
Yes. Ooh, and I can use diplomacy and
Okay.
or intimidation.
You're gonna use all 3 of them.
I'm
I
gonna
got
use
it. I like
all
it.
of them. This
Okay.
is great.
So
Okay.
you shift over near this like hole where there's
for
this
sure.
melting area,
Sure.
and you see that a couple of the cars are starting to look your way and start driving actually towards you.
Oh.
What would you like to do?
Oh, I'm gonna yell at them. I want to be like,
Okay.
I want to be like, don't even bother wasting your time. Take out the captain, and you've taken out the entire crew. Yes, that's me. I'm the captain. So, come on over here and get me. And I'm just gonna kind of antagonize, bluff, diplomacy / intimidate.
I'll let you do an intimidation or a bluff check. I don't know that diplomacy was very used right there, but I'll allow either one of those.
Come over here,
two.
please. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Come on over. Come on over, baby.
As the captain says that, I'm gonna cover my mouth over Mog's mouth, or cover my hand over Mog's mouth so he doesn't go, I am the leader, and get himself killed again.
That's gonna be a 26.
All right, that is a successful skill check as these cars drive closer and closer to you. You do see that one of them like skirts the edge and falls into the pit. So one of them is in the pit and still two of them are on their way. One of them kind of stayed back. Abedzagak, what are you going to do?
Are any of them near me at all, these cars?
Yes. Yeah, well, no, not on your side, actually. You can hear them outside, and you just saw No fly out like a penguin. And so you might be a little bit worried about your friend.
Oh. Well, she's giving me the confidence that I don't have to be worried by shaking her head and metagaming. I would like to hold and ready in action until one of them like blows by me because I'm still plugging this hole.
Okay. Yep. Absolutely. All right.
I'm
So you're
holding.
holding, readying in action. Okay. That's fine.
Well, yes.
Now, Model 392, what would you like to do? You are on the ground, prone with Mog in your arms that have extended into this lamprey-like nastiness.
Mog, I would like for you to get off of me. Thank you. I guess I will go and try to assist the captain to lure them over.
Perfect.
Would I know what these contraptions are as Bloody Amy?
You do know what these contraptions are. You know that you can climb on the junk pile. It's kind of hard to do so. It's difficult to get up on the higher ground. That's one of the things. You also know how to operate the melting machinery of the foundry. So if you wanted to go over there and operate it, you are capable of doing it.
Look at me. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to
Perfect.
head over there and I'll be like, yes, you heard the captain. If you kill her, you destroy the whole crew, which I am now officially a member of. And I'm going to make sure that all the little bots hear that as I go over there.
Sure.
Remember me? I am a traitor. You probably also want your own personal revenge, little cars.
Roll a intimidation or a bluff check.
Well, let's go with intimidation.
Okay.
Oh no. Another day.
That's number 2.
Okay. An 18 plus 6, so math is a good one.
So you just kind of skirt over to this foundry, and as you get close and they start whizzing closer towards you, you just take your extended arms and nudge them, and you nudge 2 more into this pit. You now have 3 within the pit.
I'll definitely I've not taken my arms in, and they're just like very long and just like randomly trying to swipe them into the pit.
Yeah, love it.
Ooh,
No, it's your turn. You're outside with 4 of these cars. What do you do?
I am playing the best kind of whack-a-mole
Okay.
with 6 arms. But instead of just whacking them, I want to grab one
Okay.
so I can like rip it apart and figure out who's on the other end of this signal.
Okay. Well, first roll roll a melee attack to grab one of these things. They're quick little cars.
Yeah, I know, and these never go well. Is this technically a grapple?
This is technically a grapple, yes.
Yes. Okay. Melee attack with my grappler ability. That is a 22.
22. You snag one of these little cars.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, I want to rip it open and do some quick loopy boop, that loop, which in Jamie language is ripping wires apart and reconnecting and figuring out where the signal is coming from and who it belongs to.
Absolutely.
That's fair. Why don't you roll a computers check?
You
Or
got it.
I guess you're ripping it apart. That would be more of an engineering check. There is a live explosive on this car. So it's probably, instead of more like, let me dig into this iPhone and break the code to see who's on the other side, it's probably along the lines of, let me rip the iPhone off so that I can get this live explosive out of my hand.
I mean, you think of it one way, I think of it the other.
Yeah.
But one way or another, I'm digging into this thing.
All right, so roll the engineering check then.
21.
21. You're able to just rip this thing off, but not in fast enough time to let go of the explosive RC car. Mog, it's your turn. You're prone on the ground, and it's it's probably pretty good. Is it comfortable? I don't know. You tell me.
It was comfy. I had a wonderful Model 392 to help me. Jamie?
Well, I was just going to say, Scriff is definitely standing over you, like trying to drop something on you.
Yeah, just trying to drop tape into your hands.
No, it's like a little lighter. It's the zip stick.
Oh, the zip stick, yeah.
So sorry. I don't know what it does.
Basically, it can electrocute a powered mechanical thing and not give it power for like a round.
From melee range?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like a taser. A short taser.
Tiny taser.
Okay. Benjamin.
Yes.
I do want to grab the zip stick, as I'm going to use that next round.
Okay.
But this round from the floor, because I only have a limited amount of time, what I want to do is make a cultures check to remember all of those kids playing real games when I was collecting 4 and how they used to they used to play with RC cars. And remember that like they have weaknesses when like I remember the kids, they'd all be upset when their wheels would get jammed and like roll some junk so that way they'll like drive the car into the junk, get all stifled up.
Okay. So you want to roll that cultures check? I love it.
Perfect.
Roll a culture check.
19.
19. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah. You're thinking about it. Yes. They used to just scatter junk everywhere. That's how, like, when they really wanted to mess up their cars, because that's how you play RC cars, is you just scatter junk in front of your cars.
Yeah, that's how they played it. Yeah.
That's how they played it. And that's what toys are: collect 4 and scattering junk in front of RC cars.
So hopefully that slows it down, and I would like to take the zip stick, and I'm definitely gonna charge and use it next turn.
Sure. Are you throwing things to like scatter in front of you or behind you, or?
Yeah, I wanted, like, I'm assuming fell down on the floor next to a bunch of junk piles, so I want to like, throw all the junk that's near me. That's like small little junk stuff.
Yeah, so you're just creating like a little barricade around yourself. That's it's a good idea. I like it a lot. Congratulations. That's smart. We move on. Abedzagak, you can go at any time. It's the top of the round.
Right. Okay.
3 cars. 3 cars are in the pit. They are they're buzzing around. The cameras can't see up. There is still 1 car that is buzzing around over on the far west side, and it peels around. And it stops directly in front of Captain Phoenix.
Okay.
So that one makes its way over there. The 4 that have entered in the... Oh, wait. Hang on. 4. The other 2 that have entered into the southern side, the one that's furthest away from you, they're looking around for whomever is closest. And so they see Abedzagak over nearby, so they drive over to Abedzagak. They won't explode this round. But then there's 4 outside near No-No. One of which is within her hand. I'm not going to allow you a reflex save for holding on to a live grenade. But I will allow you 3 reflex saves in order to dodge the other 3 exploding cars.
Is that happening right now?
That's happening right now.
Oh, okie dokie.
Ugh.
3 reflex saves. That's a 17, a dirty 20, and a 19.
Okay, so from inside the building, you see No-No slip underneath this gap in the wall, and then all of a sudden you hear a boom on the other side. It's got to be terrifying, but No-No, you know, and like have kicked up that board that you slid on, and you're tossing it around to other sides of you, just kind of blocking out different parts of the grenades as they cascade upon you. The one you're holding does 4 points of damage as it blows up within your hand. You kind of like toss it as it's exploding. One of the ones does 5 points of damage to you as you're trying to block it with this metal shield. And
Did I
then
not
the other
pass
one,
any of the reflex saves?
it's 2d6 and you take half.
Oh.
So the other one just blasts you with 6 points of damage. You're trying to get around all of this, and then 4 more points of damage as the final RC car explodes around you.
Did you already half that?
Yes, I halved each one of those.
Huh.
So that's 11, 15 total. Okay. Past the first one. Okay.
And
In
I
total,
hear all of this.
You hear all of this, and then you see the wall engulfed in flame. Now, I'm going to need a reflex save from Captain Phoenix and Model 392 as you are over there near this foundry pit. So, roll your save.
This is a reflex save, yes.
Yep.
4.
24?
14.
14. 14 is also a save.
Oh.
So you are only going to take 3 points of damage as the one car just over to you and explodes right at your feet. And as you do that, you see that Model 392, you've accidentally put your hand down where the melting is supposed to be, and you set your hand down and it starts to whir up and like, and you feel the heat start to build up, and then all of the sudden these RC cars pop like popcorn at the bottom of this pit. But you notice something. You've broken the pit. The shift in this metal kind of stirs and goes sideways. And then you all have felt this same feeling as solar plumes have descended down upon you, crushing through the sky. But now you get this overwhelming tingle inside your arm that a solar plume is coming. And you feel it, but it's not coming from above. It descends from the floor right next to you and bursts up through the foundry, lighting this whole place on fire. And we'll pick it up after a little mid-show break.
Oh boy.
I want marshmallows.
What?
Marshmallows?
He said fire. Now I want marshmallows.
That's all you think of with fire is marshmallows?
Look, if I'm gonna die, I want something happy.
Yeah, campfire.
I actually could go for some.
The mighty red dragon swoops in over the battlefield. The wind beating from its wings nearly knocks you over. As you stand in its mighty presence, you realize there is no hope for any of you.
Well, I'm out of spells, so I'm just a 10th level dude. and I'm still unconscious. So if one of you could please go into my bag and get my healing potion, that'd be great.
Then I smash the lizard. Raging, charging, power attack.
Roll your worthless attack. Your pitiful attack glances off the dragon's scale, and it opens its mouth, casting you in the molten glow of its inner heat as it prepares to release its fiery breath upon you all.
Wait, I haven't gone yet.
What weapon could you possibly have to defeat the great dragon?
The greatest weapon in all the realm, forged by Norse foundry to defeat all evil.
No, it can't be.
Take up a fight against evil with the finest weapons in the realm at NorseFoundry.com. And be sure to watch Dragons and Things every Friday night on Twitch. Gather your crew and prepare to embark on the journey of a lifetime as you explore the packed worlds of the Starfinder universe, taking on the role of a science fantasy hero customized to fit your playstyle. But danger lurks amongst the stars. Will you fight back with advanced weaponry and cunning tactics? Or will your hero wield the devastating forces that fuse magic and technology together to alter reality? Your crew must come together if you have any hope of victory. In Starfinder, every decision drives the adventure as you build an epic saga with your friends. Bring your story to life in a game where the fate of the worlds rests on the answer to the most important question of all. What do you do? Begin your journey into the Starfinder universe today with the Starfinder Beginner Box, now available at Paizo.com, your local gaming store, and anywhere else adventure can be found.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to more Things in Space. And now, let's read some more comments, shall we?
Yes!
Yes,
Yeah.
comments. We read comments.
Wait. All right. I'm gonna get it.
Earthdot says, I want to play D&D again someday. You should. You should absolutely check out Pathfinder and Starfinder.
Yeah.
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 Penguin Witch Doctor says, Xander, marshmallows! Xander, marshmallows!
Poor Xander. It's so sad that he's now become like the personal wait staff of Things in Space.
Is it sad or is it awesome?
Marvelous, darling. I'm here drinking my wine and my bagel.
Corona to go with the whole
Yeah.
vibe of the episode.
Yeah, it fits.
That's all I had.
I see Scott Denuso says, we need Raindrop Periwinkle Twinkle Smiles and her now, right now.
Well, I don't think
right
she'd
now.
be very helpful in this situation because I don't think the crew all falling in love with each other will keep them alive, but maybe?
It might. It might.
You might.
It's the greatest motivator.
True.
Love. Yeah.
It's Lucas Martinez.
True
Xander
that.
is the official Things in Space butler, so I will be officially getting Xander a tux with a little bow tie, and next week I will be having a little bell that will ring for him. I'm just kidding. That's horrible. I'm just
We
kidding.
need a command for Xander.
Oh,
Place your drink
Yes.
orders here.
Yeah.
Scott Denuso. Oh no,
Order
the
up.
Cadence says, should we set a new goal for subs for the second half?
Ooh, like
Yes.
800?
Yeah.
Well, I wonder what we're at.
I think right now we are at 426,
Ooh.
if I'm not incorrect.
Could you imagine if we got to 450 tonight?
That would be pretty incredible.
Adam Rady would break, like you'd break him. You'd break
Yeah.
his brain.
I think if we got to 450 subs, Adam Rady would have to film a video of his broken brain.
Oh, I'll film it. I'll
yeah.
film it.
I think that would have to happen, and it would be posted on the Discord,
Oh,
and so
that'd
that
be great.
everybody could see when Adam Rady was like, I don't even know 450. I don't even know what to say.
That's not the greatest Adam Rady impersonation, but
No.
I'll give you props.
I don't know him well, so I'm thinking that was spot on.
Thank you, Bonnie.
You're
You're
welcome.
my
I'm
favorite.
here for you,
so,
Ben. I'm here for you.
I don't even know what to say.
Oh, here they come.
Here they come.
dropping
Here we
20
go.
subs.
Oh boy.
I
Wait, wait,
believe
wait.
that That puts us at 446.
Oh my
Okay,
goodness.
maybe we should say 500, like, cause
No.
that just happened in an
Let's
instant.
start with 450. Let's start with 450, and then we can set you can always set another goal.
We gotta celebrate the achievement before we set a new one.
Exactly. And it's
Yeah.
like, what other videos can we make Adam do for different subs?
Scott Denuzo
Let's
just
all
dropped 10. Dat fam, best fam. Holy cow, you guys.
The Scott and the Cadence are they're killing it tonight on those subs.
Okay. Wow. That's incredible. You guys are just great. Now, Katie, let's think about what we can make Adam do. Like, can we make him juggle for 500? Can we make him juggle chainsaws for 500? What's the boundary here that we can make things happen at?
Wait, go back to the chainsaws.
No.
Go back to the chainsaws.
Yeah, it's Halloween.
I say if we could get to 500, it would be kind of funny if he came in here and then we can tell him and you can get the reaction live.
Ooh, that would be a good one. That would be a good one. And then we
Especially
still make
'cause
him film the
He's
video.
not running the show right now. He's not watching the show right now. He is working on something else. So.
Okay.
Which camera does he replace though?
Yeah. Well, I mean, he would just come into
No, he would just walk into this room and his head would just be here.
Okay.
That's good.
So if we get to 500 tonight, that's what we'll do. We'll get Adam in here and we'll blow his mind. Nobody
juggle
tell him what's going on. Nobody
It's
tell
gonna-
him what's going
It's
on.
gonna be
Don't
really
forget the
job.
chainsaws.
And chainsaws.
Danger for Katie's face.
We'll
It's
keep the
very good.
chainsaws as the idea for 550. How about that, Bonnie? Is
Okay. Look, they don't have to be sharpened or turned on or anything. Like really, I'm very lenient with my chainsaw requests.
They don't even have to be real.
Just all chainsaws.
Okay, we are here. We're in the meltdown, and it's burning. It's
I would
burning
also
alive.
accept machetes. Okay, I'm done.
Okay. We're now. I will say that Jess, a car has driven up towards a Bedzagak.
Yeah, but
So-
now everything's on fire.
Yes. So does that change? Do you want to continue to do your action, or do you want to do something else?
Yes, I would like to kick the living dickens out of it. into
Okay.
that
Go
pit.
ahead. Go ahead. Roll a kick attack.
Okay. 18.
18. You kick the thing. You kick the living dickens out of it, and it goes toward. It goes towards this tiny little door that you've seen from the outside near the two main garage doors that looked like a front entrance, and it just kind of stumbles there upon its back. Good kick.
I was aiming for the pit.
For the pit. You're very far from the pit.
I'm
so
also very strong. Anyway, continue.
we're going to the top of the order. It is now Captain Phoenix's turn. Captain Phoenix, what would you like to do?
Well, you did just kind of hit us with a giant solar plume. Is that
Yes.
something we need to roll damage for?
I mean,
You did forget, but
I did
I'm
forget.
being
You,
a good player.
yeah, you know what? Good player, good player. There are solar plumes that just happen around this place. So why don't you both roll reflex saves?
Sorry.
Why?
Because of the solar plume.
No, I know that. Why, Katie?
21.
Why'd you tell the teacher we had a test?
21. You're fine. Half damage for you, Captain Phoenix.
Now
my
I wanna play
modifier
with
17.
17. You know, you're feeling fine. You've seen these before. Half damage for you. And actually, Mog and Scriff, I need them from you too, as this thing is just bursting up through the ground.
Wait, 20.
30-20.
Wow.
Best save I've ever made.
It's a 30-foot radius solar plume, so it is a big one.
19.
19. All of you kind of instinctually jump out of the way and get low to the ground. You know that heat rises. Yeah,
Yes.
it rises. So
Yes.
you jump to the ground and then you dodge out of the way. Ooh, that's a good thing that you did that too, because the total was 18 as all of you take only 9 points of damage.
Wait,
Is that
I would
fire?
also, as I take the damage, go, ha 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 ha, solar. And then hopefully I laughed at the face of danger enough to give a +2 to help if anyone needs that. I don't know if that means anything.
I like it. It is fire damage for those of you
Okay,
that have
thank
fire
you.
resistances.
Yes.
Yeah.
All
All right. Now, Captain Phoenix,
So-
it's your turn.
Paint me a picture. I'm standing here. The solar plume just erupted behind us, pretty much. Where are these
Right.
other cars? Where's the closest one to?
There's one tiny little RC car. If you're looking towards the foundry, it's to your left, kind of around this big pile of junk that Nono had been just scrubbing through.
Okay. Can it hear me if I yell at it?
It could. Yes, I believe. Yes.
And where were the others? I'm sorry.
The others have fallen into the Meltdown pit, into this foundry that's beside you, and that has broken. It's shifted off its axis, and the solar plume just burst through there and destroyed all of them. So they no longer exist. There is one by the front door, which you all did not decide to go into. It is on its back and wiggling around. There is one close to a Bedzagak on the clear other side of the room, and two sides of the room currently are on fire.
I'm sorry, could you just ping the one closest to me?
Yeah, the one closest to you is right
Oh,
here.
perfect. Okay. So I'm going to look right at that one, right that's the closest to me, and I'm going to say, "Oh, that's cute. Are you scared? Are you sad? Are you upset that we killed your stupid little pet?" And then in my head, I'm gonna quickly say, "Mog, I'm just saying this aloud to make them angered. Please do not think I actually am feeling this way. Sometimes you have to extend the truth a little in order to not get us all killed."
Captain, they also heard everything you just said to. Oh no, you're in the head. Never mind. I was like, wow,
And
you're
so-
saying this all out loud. They can also hear that.
No. So that was all really, really quick to Mog. And then that was like sidebar. And then I'm
gonna
gonna
mute
go back
myself.
to looking at this creature and I'm gonna say, "Do you know who did it? Do you know who took that final blow? It was me. It's me you want. Come get me."
Roll a bluff check.
I don't have good bluff. Okay, but I rolled good though. 19.
19, yeah. This you hear like as it kicks up a little dust behind it. You've made this RC car angry.
Can I use my actions as a prepared action as soon as it's within reach, or as soon as it gets close enough? I'd like to be able to either kick it
Okay.
or pick it up and throw it. But kicking it sounds like more fun, and I could probably
Yeah.
kick further.
Kick's probably a good idea. Yeah, we'll give you the kick on this round.
Cool.
Here comes
Whoa.
more tier one. You tell us what we're at over there, Jim Cham. So
Penguin, no.
Wow.
that's
Awesome. Penguin Witch Doctor for
Oh,
20
boy.
more subs. Give me.
this is incredible.
We're gonna make it. Whatever it is.
We move on. It is now Model 392's turn. So Model 392, what would you like to do?
I'll just go, wow, the captain really is good at whatever she's saying. So my hand, so I turned the machinery on,
Yes.
and a solar plume came.
Yes. Because
And
it's
I-
heated by a solar plume underneath, but something about it had just like gotten kicked off its axis, and so now the solar plume is bursting through the floor.
Of course, typical Tuesday.
Typical
Great.
Corona.
There's only one little car. I'm following.
Speaking of following, we are 24 subs away.
Woo!
To the chainsaw?
A little bit more. 14 great.
Because Great Googly Googly just gifted 10 more subs.
Oh boy.
So
I don't even know how to gift things. Like I'm so bad at Twitch. I have a Twitch channel that I've never used, so I don't even know how to do it.
Oh boy, Katie, should we?
54 aqua snakes just gifted 5.
I feel like we might
Wait,
want to go get Adam.
I think we're 9 away.
Are we 9 away?
I think we're 9 away. That's what the thing just said.
Oh boy.
Oh, it's happening.
Hype train.
You gotta go get Adam, because I think we just hit it.
Cade just gifted 5 more.
Oh boy.
Someone
there's-
just
Real
the real
POTUS
POTUS just gifted
1.
me.
Oh boy, go get him! We hit it for sure!
Elise is gifting 5.
What?
Oh, we gotta go get him.
Do you have any chainsaws?
Katie,
You have them?
Katie, I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
The chainsaws?
502
Message him or
subs.
something. Oh my goodness.
Elf Tiro just gifted 5 more, it looks like.
This is incredible. Y'all, I don't know what to do.
Come here. No, you need to. Ben, do you want to tell him what just happened?
Hello. Yeah. Hi, Adam. We just passed over 500 subs.
What?
Yeah,
400
we got over
500.
500.
500.
Why? We don't have that many people that watch us.
Because you have to juggle chainsaws.
Yeah, now you got to juggle chainsaws.
That
so
was our goal.
You said, dude.
What do
you
I gotta
said.
roll to juggle chainsaws?
Nope. It's not a roll.
No, this is a real life.
Happy Halloween.
April Fools?
No.
No!
Look here.
Making up numbers there.
Number 1, can you juggle?
Wait, what happened to our sub goal? Now it's just disappeared. See, I don't believe you.
we have 507 subs. That's
Wait,
what the
what?
Dad Network is
Yeah.
telling.
Yeah.
507.
Yeah.
Who are you people?
They're just. I don't have a chainsaw, but I got a bike and I got a saw, so I can take off the chain and wrap it around and just throw it at you if that works.
Yeah, there you go. Just toss it to Adam.
You guys gotta be careful about what you say on the internet.
We didn't think the chainsaw juggling would work.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Train.
Wait,
Adam, you
something
said you
else.
wanted 500 subs any way possible, and I just said chainsaw juggling.
That's right.
You better learn how to juggle.
Did someone else realize that we're at level 5 hype train?
Oh my goodness.
We're almost gonna complete the whole hype train.
So,
What?
hashtag
Wait.
DatFam best fam.
Woo!
Hashtag DatCast questionable.
Wait, I didn't even know. Hold on. What time? Where's the train? What? I didn't
You
even know
missed
about
it.
a train. I
You
know
missed
about
the train.
We're
I know about
74%.
grenades.
Is it 75? Woo.
What are you people doing? Don't you have a show to do?
This is the show now. Adam,
What?
this is the show. We're talking about hype trains
Yeah.
and
People
500
just-
subs and chainsaw juggling.
Yeah.
and our
People
hate for
like us.
Firefox.
We're not that good. Don't subscribe to us.
Why are you saying that? We work hard.
Yeah. We are good looking and hilarious, and that's why people are here.
Rarely have any tech issues.
That's what
Wow.
I do every morning when I wake up and I look in the mirror. Ben, you're good looking and hilarious.
And that's why we're friends. You're good looking, you're funny, you deserve your hype train.
You can do anything good.
Gosh darn it, people like you.
I said no to the.
Now you
man.
have to juggle, Adam.
79%.
Juggle.
Oh my goodness.
Juggle.
Oh goodness, there's 1 minute. I want. Oh boy.
What just happened?
100% of a train. What is it?
Oh, gifted another sub.
We are 100% of a train.
You're
I don't
moving, Bonnie.
understand.
You're moving.
5 levels of it.
It's taking you to a new
Whoa! Whoa! Goodbye, everybody. We just trained.
We just transcended. We're now level 5 hypers. So
What does that mean? Is this a Twitch thing?
Does it say 110%
No,
now?
I truly have no idea what it means.
What's going on?
Final level, keep the hype going until the clock runs out. There's 30 more seconds.
Oh my goodness.
How high does the percentage go when you get it?
Probably to 1,000,000%.
Yeah, we are
So-
109 of a train.
Oh my
Okay,
goodness.
you know what? I'm gonna go get a chainsaw. I feel like this is. I feel like I've just gotten on a train.
Own a chainsaw.
Yeah, duh.
I've gotten on a crazy train.
Something I did point out earlier is that they didn't have to be real chainsaws, so quickly go print up some chainsaws.
You just interrupted the best version of that joke I could have made. Wayne's World. I don't even own a chainsaw, let alone multiple chainsaws, which would necessitate the need for juggling.
Oh man.
Yeah,
That's worth it.
That was incredible.
That was amazing. We don't have chainsaws.
I specifically said they don't have to be sharp or on.
Yeah.
We don't have them.
Do you
Just
have
knives?
any chains?
Okay.
Just put some chains around knives and call it good.
Just like Positive Kern said, I'm gonna have Xander run to Home Depot. He's gonna drop off a couple chainsaws in front of the house.
Guys, we're gonna get like banned from Twitch for promoting.
Oh right, yeah, right.
Violence.
Twitch, we're not talking about real chainsaws. It's okay. I'm sorry. Don't be
Okay,
nice.
what is the appropriate chainsaw?
Sponsored by Home Depot.
What is the PC chainsaw?
Gatanuzo gifted 5 more subs.
The little kids chainsaw.
Urkdot gifted a sub. Another sub. Oh my
This
goodness.
is absolute. Oh my goodness. All the BBBBs are just rolling in.
Oh my
Apparently,
God.
I have 4. Jamie
Whoa.
has 2.
Whoa.
Sam has 2.
Whoa.
Katie has 3. Bonnie has 2, and Jess has 2. From all of that madness, the Bitbox battle boss must have just been like.
Oh my god! You're not. No. You are not doing.
What has he got?
No, Adam.
You put
He's got. You should have ruined my oak floors.
put me up to it.
No, you're.
There's no lighting.
Hang on.
Katie, get out of the way.
Yeah,
Social distance.
Captain.
I
Social
don't even
distance.
care
Captain.
and you're all about to die.
Hey, he can juggle knives. Yeah,
I'm.
It's gonna
Adam. If those hit the floor, you're gonna dent the wood floors.
No, they could never hit the floor.
Adam Zachary.
Put down a rug.
Middle name.
So that's
No
his
one can
middle name,
see.
yeah.
No one can see you. Stop. No, this is
Is he
not.
juggling?
He's juggling knives.
Oh my gosh.
Wait,
If he knows how.
Move the camera. You gotta. Oh
I
my
can't.
gosh.
You gotta duck.
It honestly looks
what are you
pretty.
gonna get a duck? You can't even juggle.
Oh,
Adam, no.
he did it.
Not my floors.
It looks good.
Oh boy, success!
Oh my gosh.
Success,
I
everyone!
tried.
Look out, Ringling
I
Brothers.
appreciate it.
Sorry. Tried. Have fun.
Oh,
Thank
boy.
you for all the subs. You're all
Thank
crazy.
you.
You shouldn't do that. There's a lot of important causes in the world. You should support them. But thank you for supporting us because we're all the help we can get.
Okay,
What just happened?
are we in space? What happened?
My
here?
favorite.
I
My
think
favorite.
We're all about to die in space. It's okay.
Wait,
I did not like that.
Whose turn
but
is it?
but remember when we were like, we have 500 subs, and Adam was like, why? So good.
I feel like we're done. Like I feel like this is the end of the something.
It can't get
Of a
it can't get
train.
any better than this.
Phoenix made an RC car mad.
Right?
I have a prepared action.
Prepared
I don't
action.
remember anything after that.
I think we're on Model 392's turn. I think we're on Bonnie's
Oh,
turn.
yeah.
Bonnie, what would you like to do?
And then I didn't.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I didn't do anything. Because I was trying to figure out what was happening, which I still am. What's happening?
Wait a second. Before we begin, I do have to say this one. Jenny Sus Goth says,
Goth?
"Quick hello. Jenny Sapagoth says, "Quick hello. I just finished last episode, which I was supposed to start tomorrow, but cliffhanger and all that. So now it's 4 a.m. here, and I arrive right in the middle of the next episode, and I want to
Go
stay,
to
but I really
bed.
want to sleep.
Go to bed.
Go to sleep.
Go to bed.
We
We'll
will
see
be
you
here
next
in the
time.
morning.
Go to bed."
Yeah, your rest is more important than this nonsense.
But if But if you stay, we'll get Adam to throw some knives at the floor.
Yeah, get Adam back.
No. Guys, next time you want to juggle something, can it please be outside?
Or cotton balls.
To juggle knives?
And juggle chainsaws on like a video, not like right now. So
I can get Xander to juggle knives.
okay, I would like a video of that too,
Okay.
please. Anybody who can juggle
don't
knives,
think he can juggle at all,
see.
so it might be chopsticks, but we'll work on it.
All right, so what is Model 392 gonna do in this scenario? The place is on
I'm
fire.
gonna retract my arms.
Okay.
That's as far as I've gotten. How far am I away from the other one?
The little RC car is down near Abedzagak, so quite a ways away. The one that's driving towards Captain Phoenix is moving toward her at a rate, and then the final one is down near the front door, about 40 feet away.
How close is the one to Captain? For me?
It's right around the corner. It's about 20 feet away.
Because
Right.
my arms go up to 10 feet, so I was just gonna go whoop-ah, and female dog slap that.
You could wait. You currently see Captain Phoenix, who is in preparation to kick it. You could prepare yourself to throw kick it. Like you use your hands and she used her foot, and then it's like a double launching.
Or I could just say
someone.
I could just put my arms together, extended like a bat, and go, Captain, over here! And just ready myself for her to kick it in the general direction.
Ben, can we do that? Can I kick it to Bonnie? And then Bonnie swings it like I'm pitching it to her.
That's right, because
I absolutely love this idea.
Jess was gonna kick it anyway. So I'll just, Captain's got this under control. I'll go to Abedzazak and be like, I'm open! Sports reference!
Okay, perfect.
And ready my
So,
arms.
Model 392 is ready if anybody kicks Model 392, an RC car, Model 392 is going to smack it into the ceiling. We're moving on now. We are at No-No's turn. No-No, you're outside. The building is on fire, but there are no more RC cars out here. You did it. Good job. You're
I have
outside.
the innards of one in my hand.
Got the innards of one.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So penguining through a hole of a flaming wall doesn't seem smart.
Right. Maybe not the best idea, but maybe the best idea.
Or No-No is gonna hustle her little badonkadonk around the corner to the front door that we didn't use
Okay.
and go to open that to tell everybody to get out.
Okay, so you run over to the front door that you did not get to. It takes you a little while. You're going to have to double move over there. So next turn, you could be able to do that. Mog, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
So, sorry. I feel like this question has been asked too many times, but how many are left, not including the one that they're about to batter up?
So the one that they're battering, there is one that is getting closer and closer to a Bedzagak.
Okay.
There is one on its back and one that they're about to batter up.
Okay. I would like to go to the one on its back.
Okay.
And I would like to give a telepathic wink to my captain, who gave me some great advice, which sounds like this. And I would like to walk up to it and say, ha ha ha, you are so silly, you silly little car. What, you think you're so important that all the kids played with you while I sat there and watched and collected things by myself? Here, the joke is on you. And then I'd like to stab it with the spark stick.
Okay, so you stab it with the spark sticks. I think you just do it. You just do it because, and so it like nulls out. You start to hear this like sound as it just sinks into the ground. We continue along. It is now Abedzagak's turn. Abedzagak, what would you like to do?
Okay, so there's one coming at me.
Absolutely.
How close is it to me?
It's about 10 feet away from you.
Great. I would like to stretch my leg out and step on it.
Okay, you stretch your leg out and step on it. You are right next to a burning wall, just as a reminder.
Yep.
So you step on it, roll an attack roll.
Nice. Oh boy, 13.
13. It just kind of wiggles underneath your legs.
Useless. Okay, can I ready my rug bat?
No, you cannot because you stepped on it. That would be like a standard action. You can make a move action if you want to.
Well, no.
No,
Never mind.
you just stay right there.
I don't. Yep.
Yup, you're staying right there.
Same right
Okay.
here.
This round, the final car wiggles underneath a Bedzagak and explodes. So I will need a reflex save.
Oh, 23.
23. Okay, you're gonna take 3 points of explosive damage as this grenade
right.
just kind of pops right in front of you. And then, the one drives up to Captain Phoenix, enacting your readied action to kick the thing to Model 392, who's gonna baseball bat it. So why don't you roll your attack roll, Captain Phoenix, to kick it to Model 392.
All right. Here it comes. Ooh, 19 on the die, 23.
You kick the thing at a perfect angle. You kind of chip shot it up, and it flips end over end over end over end, lobbing itself perfectly right in the air in front of Model 392. Model 392, I need an attack roll. If you miss this, we'll be very sad.
Don't miss.
So
I'm giving you a point of inspiration. Reroll that if you.
Thank you. There's also extra actions. Don't forget, guys.
Oh my
I don't
gosh,
have one.
yeah.
I don't have one.
I use that extra action
Dang it.
to re-roll my 2.
Oh, yeah, okay. Well, you don't get to re-roll it, so you swing once, but it's just ever floating so perfectly in the air.
It was a practice swing. I was warming up my arms.
swing.
Bonnie
Here we go.
does have a point of inspiration. She can re-roll if she wants to.
But
Yeah.
I'm giving her the extra action to hit it again if she wants to.
Net 20! Can I do a hole-in touchdown? And
Sports ball.
I don't know the references, but I know I
Select
did a good
this
thing.
for. And and you just shoot this RC car. It flips up into the air and hits the domed ceiling and just bursts into flame. Now that part's on fire. This part over near you, right down near this foundry, is on fire. The place near Bedzagak is on fire. There's one more car. The whole place is lit on fire, and Nono's the only one outside.
Literal dumpster fire room, y'all.
Yep.
It's Corona.
Captain Phoenix, it's your turn. What are you gonna do?
Who's left in this room? Just
Nobody is
Mog?
left. You see a Benzagak Model 392 and Mog. Mog has just zip sticked the one RC car that's in front of him.
All right, I'm going to then make my way toward an exit, but I'd like to go out the exit where Nono and Mog.
Okay, so the front door. You're gonna make your way. You have to double move to get over there, and then there is an RC car at your feet, but you are at that front door.
Cool.
Roll a perception check. 18. All right, give me 1 second because I have to think of this one as well. Yeah, no, everything looks good. You're getting close to the exit. Model 3, do you want to use your extra actions to do anything, or
Yeah, does the RC car near me look because that's the one that you said it was upside down, right?
Yeah, a Bedzagak had kicked it upside down to the front of the door, and then Mog had zip sticked it, so it seems to have lost its electrical energy for right now.
But it could still possibly explode.
True.
I want to kick it.
Okay, so we're continuing the kickscapades.
I mean, I could stomp on it, but I feel like I don't want to explode it on accident right under my foot.
Fair.
So
Fair.
It sounds easier.
Yeah, so roll an attack roll.
Is that? Ooh, an 18. Yes. That's gonna be 22.
So you kick it really hard, and it hits the wall and bounces off and lands into the junk pile in the middle of this room. It frees up the door in front of you, and you see it kind of gets jammed in all of that debris that Mog scattered around. You know, like the stuff that he put around the side that really jams up RC cars, like the games that those kids used to play.
Like they played them, yeah.
Yeah, they played them. Yeah, that's exactly where it lands. So you know it's in the perfect spot.
And
I had a good vantage point from behind the tree.
As I arrive at the door, though, I'm gonna look at Mog and I'm gonna wink.
What does it sound like?
It doesn't sound. Oh man, it doesn't sound like anything.
Yeah, it has to be an audible one.
I think she actually winks, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I actually winked.
Yeah.
She physically winked.
Yeah.
Okay. Model 392, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
I believe I would like to leave.
Yeah, it's fair. You've got a couple of options.
Everything is on fire.
Yeah.
Literally. Wait, who's still in the room? Mog's still in the room?
Mog, Captain Phoenix, and a Bedzagak.
Yeah.
I know Captain Phoenix is not hurt by the fire. A Bedzagak is big, and I feel like they'll get out safe.
Sure.
Mog is slow. I might go and pick him up and carry him out.
He's right by the front door. Like,
Never
he's
mind.
literally
Can I
need
push him out the door?
So you can double move over to the door and get behind Manga and just prepare yourself to just like shove the gooey man through. I love it. You know what I really love about this group? We have four very strong female people here, and then Sam, who's like, let me get pushed out the door by all these very, very strong heroes.
We don't have enough, culture,
agree.
books, movies like this.
It's like the B author show, Maud, because then it's like you have this, you have this, you have this, and then there's Mog instead of Maud. And I feel like I know I went there. That should be a song.
I love it.
But Mog isn't even slow. What's your speed?
25.
He's a normal.
Oh, he's normal?
No, it's right under, right?
He's a little slow.
Oh yeah, he's
feel
5 feet under.
I just feel like he rolls slow.
He's slower than
He's
me.
always having to jump from balconies and like slide around. And,
I love it. All right, so you move over to Mog to usher him out. No, it is your turn. No, roll a perception check.
That is a 23.
23. Okay, yeah, everything's good.
I'm gonna ignore the way you said that.
Okay.
And does this door appear unlocked? Is there a keypad? Like,
It's just got a handle.
handle that door open, baby.
Yeah, and as you do, just a current of electricity. It's so similar to another door you've already touched, but a current of electricity just volts through this door. I need a reflex save.
Okay. How does a 9 do?
9 means you're going to take 6d6 worth of damage.
Okay, fun. Yay. Okay, I'm excited.
Ooh. No. Electricity courses through your body for 26 points of damage.
Can I use one of those nifty little resolve points?
No.
No falls to the ground unconscious, and she uses a resolve point to stabilize herself. Og, it
But
is your
nobody
turn.
can see me because I'm
Nobody
on the
can
other
see.
side of the door.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, no, it's fine.
But
She's
like
doing
we
great.
heard it, right?
Oh, as soon as this like thing goes off, the alarm starts to blare and all like the electricity, you see it course through the metal door. You know that something happened.
Okay, great. I step out of the door, seeing No on the floor and would like to cast Mystic Cure.
Sure. So you step out of the door, and there's No lying on the ground. Looks like she is just fallen over.
I place
Lifeless.
my hands on her, and one hand glows green as I press it on her shoulder to cast my spell, and the other one is gonna hold on to her pink. And I will roll, and I only rolled a 3, but I add my wisdom, which is 3, so 6 points.
6 points of healing goes back to No as life comes back into the tiny Skittermander.
I
Move on.
For the void!
We move on. It is now Abedzagak's turn. Abedzagak, you can see through this door. You see your friend down on the ground, and then all of a sudden just burst back into life.
I push through because I'm in the back, and I push through, and I go and I find No, and I say, "Hey, buddy, you good?"
I mean, like, I'm almost dead, but other than that, I'm great.
I knew this would happen! And I pull out a rug and I wrap her in it.
Okay. You wrap up No in the rug. Captain Phoenix, you're almost out. You and Model 392 and Scriff really are the only ones still left inside this building. It's crumbling around near you. You see that the junk area that Mog set down explodes, but you're nowhere near that. And what do you do? Oh, you're muted.
Uh-oh.
Ben, I am going to GTFO out of there.
All right, so you leave. You're just walking out, done.
And on my way out, I'm going to hand No a serum of healing. And No is going to get 7 points back.
You just stab No with this serum, and then 7 points of healing is restored. All right, Model 392, you and this drone are the only two left in the building. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna look down at Scriff and be like, well, I believe this is our exit queue. No would be worried about you. Plus, you have a book taped to your underside that is most likely very flammable, and I'm going to usher it through the door.
So
I guess it's time to leave. We did not, once again, we did not get the information that we needed for this mission. we just basically almost die.
You got a lot of information, you know? It's just, you gotta look through that ledger maybe a couple more times.
Oh, right. I mean,
as you step outside of the Meltdown, which is literally melting down at this point, you see that Kojin Hackhands is over there with his flipper on, and he's like, "Oh hey, well you did it there. You melted down the building. Good for you. Would you like some more sun meat?"
Oh.
Yes, please.
Yes.
Oh yes, well good. Here, I'll get you some sun meat, and it just offers free sun meat to all of you for clearing out the gang in their neighborhood.
Because now real estate can be on the rise in this area. Market rent will go up. The economy will be better for it. You're welcome. Your sun meat shall
thrive.
Oh.
What do y'all do? Where do you go?
Can I check out and apply some care to No?
Absolutely.
With medicines?
Medicines. Yeah, you're gonna do some long-term care with a med pack, correct?
Yes.
I can assist with that for a medicine or life science check.
That would be wonderful, because I rolled a 2.
Okay. I can assist as well.
I rolled a
Little bit.
dirty 20.
Dirty 20 is good.
17.
My total is 10 without any help.
Okay, so that one won't do anything. You like can't really figure it out, but with the aid of Model 392 and Abedzagak, you are able to apply some first aid. So no, you get your level back in hit points.
This is a wonderful feeling to use my knowledge for good. and to help instead of destroy and torture.
I think the care we were able to give was all the better when more than just my hands were applying care. Can I also tell with all of this, like, how she's doing, like, percentage-wise, how she's doing? Like, does she need more help? Does she need... Is she good hit points-wise?
Why don't you roll another medicine check?
In fact, I could use some additional hands again.
Yes, I am here. I have never left your side. I have nowhere to go.
This time I got a 24.
Oh, that's useful.
Well, could be higher.
With my modifier 16.
16. So you're gonna add 2 to that, giving you a 26. She's not good in, like, she might be. What do you say? You're at like half your total hit points, Jamie?
I'm at half my total hit points and no stamina.
Right. Okay.
No stamina, but with some rest, the stamina could come back.
I'm gonna use my. Oh,
but
never mind.
something else is worse, because you realize that Nono has radiation sickness.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
How does...
And nobody had figured out why she was feeling down before, but now you are able to pinpoint it. Like, from the solar plume, she has experienced some radiation. And
can that condition be removed?
Potentially. It is not a condition. It is a poison. A poison, in fact, that anyone hit with a solar plume needs to make a save on. So why don't we have Mog Captain Phoenix and Model 392 all roll fortitude saves?
Save!
Yeah, currently I'm weakened.
11.
Oh.
Ooh! 24.
Uh,
I'm horrible with math. I have to count on my fingers. I'm so sorry.
Model 392, you feel fine. Captain Phoenix, you feel fine. Mog. Mog, I need one more of those.
Radiation side effects.
I rolled the same thing. 11 again.
Oof.
Mog, you look at Nono, and then you think about how you're feeling. You don't feel good. You think maybe you were exposed to that radiation for a little too long inside the Meltdown, and now you also have radiation sickness. I'll write that down as a little note to myself here.
Sounds good. Forget that.
I assume we're taking a 10 minutes here with this sun meet.
Yeah.
That sounds good.
In that 10 minutes, I'd like to kind of examine this ledger again.
Yeah.
So I'll go and kind of untape it from Scriff.
Yeah, so the same kind of information. It's dodgy. It's written very cleverly. You notice something different, though, now when you have a little bit more time. It's written in 2 kind of hand prints. And one is in Acatonian and one is in Common. The Acatonian is much older, and you see that the dates are from years ago. So you think maybe this gang's operation has been around for a long, long time, and ownership has passed from someone else to Mama Throsh. Once again, this says DCI delivery with the payment label military surplus. Sub-entries include travel expenses to the EOS Athletics Club with an address noted on the rim and reminders saying, mention Asana Town for extra scratch. Another annotation reads, talk to Vadak, use new guns against the Sirocco, ? And then the name Jalsuan.
It's really hard to take notes when you have weird names like that.
Yes, it is. Absolutely. In fact, I'm trying to Jalausann.
That was close.
Lucin. Jalausann.
Okay, and then would I remember remember if DCI stood for something specific.
The Deep Cultures
Deep
Institute.
Cultures.
That's where you're staying.
All right.
Where do you go? What do you do?
Can I take these 10 minutes to assess more of like Nono and I's condition? Like, what do I need to do to fix this?
So this is something that is going to affect you daily. And currently you know that Nono seems to be in a weakened condition. It's a poison that is emanating throughout your body. And each day you think it might just wear on you deeper and deeper and deeper. So,
as someone who is technically a local and has probably dealt with this before, as well as someone who most likely tortured creatures with radiation poisoning, would I know of treatment or a way to make them feel better of some kind?
bed
that
rest
I could
will
administer?
help. Bed rest will help if you just put them in a room and said, you need to stay asleep and stay there all day. That would help. Other than that, there's no real antidote or anything. You can pick up some things to like up your fortitude. In terms of gameplay, you could go to a shop and pick up an anti-serum, which would give you a bonus to your fortitude saves. But people die from radiation sickness. What the two of them have, Model 392, you know to be very serious.
All right, I'll just be like, I suggest we all go back and find shelter. I believe both Nono and Mog should get plenty of rest and fluids. And by fluids, I don't mean whiskey.
Coffee.
Coffee would not help with your rest.
Then does it seem like it's a good time to go?
You've been bounding around Corona for a little bit. I mean, it seems like months now. But no, you've been for the day, you've been kind of making your way around. Remember, you went to cryogenics, then you went to the Grandmaster's kitchen, then you went to here. So you have been doing a few things. It wouldn't be a bad idea to go back and rest, although you haven't really gotten into a ton of action like you normally have.
We just burned a building down and killed a dinosaur.
Right.
I mean,
well, the dinosaur killing was normal kind of action, but the RC cars, it wasn't the normal type of shoot 'em up, explode their brains, toss junk from a different dimension kind of majesticness that you normally
okay, well, I've been with
solar
this crew
plumes.
for less than a week, so give me some time to adjust here, okay?
Then, I'm sorry. What did the ledger say to talk to, or who? Talk to who?
It said in the same section where it mentioned the travel expenses to the EOS Club, the EOS Athletics Club, it said to mention Asana Town for extra scratch. And that's where you kind of were getting the ideas of, does this connect with Asana Town in some way? Does this connect with the Lashunta? Does it connect with the Brass Dragons? You're unsure, though.
Okay. Yes, we should head back. I think we can all use some rest.
Yes, I already killed Mog once. I would hate for it to happen again.
How do you guys feel about me going and looking for some kind of like anti-radiation serum? I could just stay up all night. I'm fine.
There are some remedies in the city that will help.
Model 392, do you know about them? You could give me like a piece of space per. How did we say it? Spaper. You write it on a spaper, and I'll go to the store and I'll go get it. I'll bring it right back, and then the two of them will be fine, and it'll be like nothing ever happened.
Well, that is highly unlikely. It'll probably be in their system for quite some time.
Wow.
Sorry.
Model 392, Mog, could you see that Nono makes it back safely? I'll go with a Bedzigak. We'll go to a few shops. If we can't find anything, we'll come right back.
That is a great idea. There is information on the infosphere all over the city because radiation is actually quite common here. Not exciting.
Well, that's right. We could just use the internet to go find it.
We shall leave right away. Please
Okay.
do not hesitate to call if you need us.
Okay.
While we are sick, we can still help.
I hand them my space jerky and I go with the captain.
Okay.
I will keep them safe, Captain. And I'm gonna pick up No in the rug.
Nice.
I want to go to the internet portal.
Yeah. So you open up the infosphere. What are you trying to search for?
A name of a pharmacy sort of deal, like
Space CVS.
yeah.
A space CVS. You do know that there are a couple of places within the Brass Bazaar. You think that Ezram's armaments might be a good place to find like an antitoxin, and you think that that might be a good place. You could ask Luthix. There's a mom and pop shop called Bud's. So if you want to go to Bud's, you can go there as well.
What is the, you know how in a directory there'll be like the name and then there'll be like a category next to the name? What does Bud's have next to it?
It says, you remember Hank's stuff?
Oh yes.
It says Bud's stuff.
I want
Otherwise
some.
we can go to Ezram's.
Ezram's armaments. You can go ask Luthix, or you can go to Bud's stuff.
A Bedzagek?
Yeah.
Ezram's or Bud's?
Flip a coin. I mean, let's go to Bud's.
Let's go to Bud's.
Bud's.
All right,
Okay,
so
we
you
go to Bud's.
You go to Bud's.
I wish there was a Yelp in the infosphere.
Yeah, can we see reviews?
Yeah, you look at reviews for Bud's, and it's not a place other people want to be.
Oh, maybe never mind. I don't want to go here. Let's go to the other one.
Does Ezram's have 4 stars?
No, Ezram's is like 2 stars. It's just
How much is Bud's?
Bud's. I mean, Bud's is like 1.5 stars.
Oh
It's-
boy.
you get a lot of choices here.
Okay.
We'll go to Bud's.
Okay.
I'm excited to meet Bud.
Okay. So you walk into Bud's stuff, and there is this little old. He is a bug man. Is the best way to describe him. He is. He's just kind of like a shriveled up Sheeran.
Yes, well, welcome to Bud's. Can I interest you in some hot tea?
Oh, thank you. You wouldn't happen to have any remedies for poison?
Yes, I have some remedies for poison. That's why you come to Bud's stuff, right? Okay.
Listen, anti-radiation specifically.
Yes.
We
You
need to
got
kill
poison?
everything.
Are you poisoned?
No, it's
My
not.
great grandchild was poisoned back when I was in the swarm.
Ben, what is this character's favorite letter in the alphabet?
B. Bud.
I thought it was gonna be T.
Tea. You want some sweet tea? We can make some tea. Bud.
I would like some anti-radiation and 2 hot teas, please.
What kind of tea do you want?
Herbal.
Herbal.
I want to share a bathroom with this guy.
They always say herbal tea all All right. By the way, the antitoxin's all on a wall over there. Go pick your favorite.
Okay, I run over there and begin reading the labels looking for an anti-radiation poisoning.
It's incredible. All right, so I gotta write down Bud over here, because...
Can he join the crew? 'Cause
Yeah.
I feel like, I mean, as Model 392, I would honestly give it my spot for that.
Oh,
We
man,
even
Bud.
get nothing done.
But think of
So-
the ratings of your TV show.
I just like how short he is.
Yeah, he gets really...
Okay.
No, there are antitoxins covering the far wall. It's like, it's a common medicine. You can buy one for 75 credits. You do know that basically there are different tiers, better, 1, 2, 3. And whatever you inject them with, they will gain a bonus equal to 3 plus the tier of the antitoxin. Antitoxins tier 1 cost 75 credits. Antitoxins tier 2 cost 450 credits. Antitoxins tier 3 cost 2,700 credits.
And do we know what level of radiation they have?
No.
What other poison antidotes do they have here?
I mean, antitoxin works with any types of poison. So it's just one kind of cure-all sort of thing. You see that there are some nanites inside there that seem to be reconfiguring whatever toxin is in there to whatever poison seems to be ailing the person.
Bud, let me ask you something. Do you happen to have any sort of deal going on? So, say I buy one, there's a price.
Yes.
But say I buy more than one, do you offer a discount?
Like 2?
Perhaps more.
3?
Perhaps.
Oh, you wish to buy the Bud's bulk.
I could be intrigued by the Bud's bulk.
You want the special Bud's bulk?
We are going to get reported on Twitch.
I'll sell you 10 for 500 credits. Tier 1.
How about I choose any 5 potions on this wall for 500 credits?
No. The tier 4 antitoxin is worth 1,600 credits, or 16,000 credits. So
3 and less. 3 and less. Not
3 and less? That's worth 2,000.
What can we get? What can we get for 700?
We're gambling here. You must have spent some other times at the Bubble Cities where you have been playing their card games.
Well, see, the problem is we don't have much time, and we want to get the best deal possible. So I guess we could try Ezram's, Abedzagek.
No, don't go to Ezram's. He's a jerk. Have you met him? He's rude.
No, but I do hear that he adds whiskey to the tea.
No.
I'm halfway out the door.
No. Wait, here's, I'll give you a deal. What kind of poisoning do your friends have?
Radiation.
Already said that.
Oh, radiation, yes. 3 days at least, that radiation sickness. It might have killed my great-great-great-great-great-grandniece. She was just a tiny little bee at the time, but now she's dead. Radiation...
So lay on my hands down and I say, listen, bud!
Oh, what? Yes?
My best friend is in danger! My best friend and my close to best friend are in danger!
Okay.
We need it now! Take it or leave it!
Take what or leave it? You're asking me to gamble. Well, listen, I've got to go to you.
What is it?
7 tier 1 stimulants for 500 credits.
Great! I slam my friend's
No. Bedzagak,
Ah! Yeah.
do you realize that is only a discount of 25 credits?
Well, you're...
Per.
That is simply not good enough.
That was 75 credits apiece. That's over. I'm
don't-
giving you
Oh.
33% off.
What if I told you that I'll give you a featured spot on the television show known as Vesks in Space? I
You
want
all
to...
are the worst playing this up
I
always.
mean, she's an influencer, and like, if we want to piece out how much that promotion would be for a sponsored advertising,
No, you know what? We're doing
most
this. Okay, here we
popular
go.
show.
Think of the
Also-
Yelp reviews.
Behind the scenes knowledge, Ben really wanted one of us to be the icon archetype, right?
Yes.
So
you
this is your
get
own
mad?
fault, Ben.
Listen, well, what kind of exposure are we talking about here? Do you come through on the gramophone?
Bedzagak's gonna change their voice. I'm like super popular on the infosphere. Like, I am an extraordinary big deal. It's
Infosphere?
astounding you haven't heard of... Listen, Bud, Hank, whatever your name is, listen to me. Listen. Okay? You're gonna get hundreds of thousands of people knowing your face and name and coming here for all kinds of different serums. Do you want people to come here and drink your tea and serums?
Well, Pshaw, I don't believe in the infosphere.
What
but
do you
have-
believe in?
Have you ever done any gramophone work? You know, those old-timey doodads that are like, boop, boop, doo-doo, yeah.
I dropped the voice. Captain, this isn't working.
I have an idea.
Do you watch television? Because
No, television is for suckers. All right, I've got an idea.
yes,
You say you're famous, little lizard person. You,
I'm a very big deal.
yeah, okay. You do a radio ad for me on my gramophone, and we'll give you 5 tier 1 stimulants for 150 credits. Yee!
Done.
Okay. I want you to say funny things, though, so go for it.
And now, Jess, now that you've talked yourself into this corner, I need to hear this gramophone ad for Bud's stuff. You also have to pay him 150 credits, and you get 5 tier 1 stimulants.
This isn't just going to be the radio ad as the promo for the next week's show, Ben?
No, I need it right now.
Oh, wow.
All right.
We're improving this.
Great. I want you to imagine like one of those covered trumpets, you know, like the...
I already have a jingle, so I'll wait till it's done.
Hey, you wanna come over? You wanna get a couple of things? Well, you gotta come over to Bud Stuff. You got people with some issues? Oh, don't worry, come over to Bud Stuff. You got radioactivity? Come over to Bud Stuff. You got the hankering for some herbal tea? Come over to Bud Stuff. You want a sack of potatoes? Come over to Bud Stuff.
And now I want
I
to hear
start tapping my tap shoes on the microphone.
And now I want to hear Model 392's jingle that goes at the end of this.
I want the trumpet still.
Drink some tea and put a cream on your muff. You'll find what you need at Buff Stuff.
Potato stock just skyrocketed.
It is the 20s after all.
You have 5 antitoxins, tier 1. He throws in a 6 because that was incredible.
we're good at bartering.
I'm so mad at you.
Oh boy. What else do you do now? Where do you go?
We're
What
gonna
do you do?
walk out the shop with these 6 tier 1 amazingnesses, and I'm gonna kind of like have been quiet through what just transpired a little bit. And
I don't know what
and
just
as
transpired.
we're walking back, I'm gonna turn to a Bedzagak. I saw some things today.
No, you didn't.
I'm glad we both agree.
And that's it. And we walk back. my gosh.
The trumpet was my favorite part. Also, it sounded like you were doing the Aladdin. It sounded like this. That's what I thought you were doing. I was like,
I like it.
I'm about to sing right now.
I've been listening to a lot of burlesque music lately.
Me too. That's where I got my idea.
Wow. So you all head back, I'm assuming, to the Deep Cultures Institute, correct?
Wait, before we fully get there, is there a check I can do to make sure these are actually real?
They are. I'll just let you know. They are. They're actual
thank God.
antitoxins tier 1.
Because I was like, that was a whole thing for them to not be real.
Yeah, that would have been really funny.
Oh,
I should
I'm
write it
holding.
down. Not
I'm
real
Going back
antitoxins.
and lit up his whole shop. We go back.
So I'm assuming you go back to the Deep Cultures
and
Institute.
I'm gonna give one of them to a Bedzagak to take to Nono, and I'm gonna take one to Mog.
Thank you.
Okay.
I
in the comments
so you
just said, you ain't never had a friend like Bud.
I've never disliked myself so much.
Why?
I had tea for you guys. Here you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So you go ahead and take the antitoxin. Gives you a +4 to your fortitude save tomorrow in order to fight off this radiation sickness. Assuming you all just have a good night of rest. Nib is still there asking for more and more information, but Nib finally has to go home at some point. Nib's like, I really enjoy this time where we're together. But Tyrese and I, we gotta go. I can't just be hanging out at work all the time. So just if you get any more information about where the Deep Cultures Institute's information is, you just let me know, and you can contact me on my communicator
would you be a dear and get us all coffees, and we will need some hot water for the tea, and perhaps some pastries or baked goods.
Yeah. Hey, have I ever told you all that I'm a doctor?
I am a doctor too. Perhaps we could do the butlering together.
Yeah, no, it's okay. I'll just go get the things. And Nib runs off and gets you everything that you need. No matter how many times you continually ask poor Nib to go get more things, Nib just does it. And then leaves to go home to her ex-wife, who is now in a good relationship with her.
Before she leaves, I give a verbal wink.
Okay. You rest the night away. The next morning you wake up. I need a fortitude save from Nono and from Mog.
So with a +4, my total bonus, drumroll please, is 5.
How is that
you
possible?
can reroll. You can.
Yeah.
Because I have a +0 con, and fortitude is not good for my class.
Can you take my POI?
Well, no, he hasn't rolled yet.
Okay.
Well,
that's just his bonus. What is it?
8 + 5 is 13.
Okay, Mog.
Wait.
You're actually feeling
never mind,
okay.
just kidding. Great. I had nothing to say.
You're actually feeling okay. I'm gonna mark down 1 success.
Teen for no. If that's a success, am I still weakened?
No, you move back up the track. So you're feeling a lot better today.
Oh boy.
You both feel great. Maybe it's just a trick, maybe. But as you sleep, you do gain your level and hit points back. So.
Is this a day in which Nono and I are resting further, or shall we go out again, Captain?
I believe there's more work to do, but if we need more rest, by all means, we can take it. It's not like we have a ship to go anywhere too far away currently.
Everybody roll a wisdom check.
Everybody?
Roll a wisdom check.
Yeah.
That is a
Everybody.
19.
10.
14.
Okay. Mog.
I got a 7.
Okay. No, you are, you and Model 392 have spent the most time in like the gang life sort of aspect. And you know that information, when sold, it doesn't stick around very long.
Yeah, that information doesn't stick around long.
Well said.
I agree with No. What she said, but just more eloquently.
We must continue today.
To the EOS Athletic Club?
Sure.
I mean, it might be fun to hunt a ghost.
Yes. Has everyone had coffee, tea, pastries?
Nib is nowhere around.
I'll fill in.
Mog, I'm gonna need a pumpkin cold brew.
I'm an excellent chef.
So you make your way back to Corona. As you're working your way through the Brass Bazaar, you've got your bikes, your cycles, and you're whipping around the streets, but you have a destination. It's on the rim. You know where it is. You've looked it up on the infosphere, and you're driving through the Brass Bazaar, and Mog, you notice something. You notice a familiar face. There is a Lashunta. Oh, I'm sorry. Hang on 1 second. There is a Kasatha, not a Lashunta. There's a Kasathan. And he looks really, really familiar to you. And he walks into a shop, and it's called the Monastery of Stellar Amplification. And he closes the door behind him and continues moving forward.
Who did he look familiar to?
You feel like it's one of those things where like you know him, but you can't like place Mog knows him.
Okay, cool.
But you can't like place a finger on where you've seen him before.
My instincts are telling me I know that Kasathan. Growing up on Nidari, I know a lot of Kasathans. Perhaps an ally in this environment would be acceptable.
Just because you know someone does not mean that you can trust them or that they're an ally. I know an entire gang, and they are all trying to kill us now.
That is true. Though on Idari, it was a very peaceful world. Many of the Kasathans were fighters for peace and discovery.
At this point, I think we need all the help we could get, and all the information we can get, and perhaps if this is someone you do know, they could be of use.
Could be one of the friends that I grew up playing with. All the games.
Any friend of yours, Mog, is an acquaintance of mine.
Where was he walking into?
He walked into a shop called Monastery of Stellar Amplification.
Mog, why don't you walk into that shop and pretend that you are a paying customer and casually bump into this person that you know, and we shall all enter, let's say, 30 seconds in between one another and all pretend to be paying customers, and we can watch your back.
Pretend? Sounds
Yes.
fun.
Pretend?
Yep.
From the water? Is that from the water
Yes,
boy?
it is from Waterboy.
Nice.
My goodness.
That's
Tackling
fantastic.
fuel,
Thank you,
tackling
Sam.
fuel.
Tackling fuel.
Pete?
All right, you walk into the store. You hear like a ding ding, and pulling himself out with his forearms and his very long head, and his veiled face, is this Kasathan, and you recognize his eyes very quickly. This is Karen Kal Hadar, Metweska's brother.
Ooh. I remember Metweska.
I'm sorry. So give me just one moment here, please. I'm sorry. I just need to clean up around here.
By the way, he's played by Jay Baruchel. Is that how you say his name? Hiccup in How to Train Your Dragon. Yeah, just give me one moment while he like fumbles over something. He's like,
Wait a second. I'd know those toes anywhere.
Mog?
Yes.
Hi. Hello, Mog.
Hello to you. Well, it has been a long time.
I mean, okay. What? Mog. What are you doing here?
Well, I was researching and exploring the world, and it kind of led me to find a crew. I was on the windshield, and we've come here to explore the sun and the intricacies of what lies within the deep stars.
From outside, you hear beep, 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 beep. It's been 30 seconds. One of us should now enter.
And I go quickly.
Mm-hmm.
And I just walk in and ignore Mog.
Oh, hello. Yeah. Excuse me. I'll be with you in just a moment.
No worries, just looking around.
They're just
Yeah,
paying customers.
Of course, yeah, of course. We're open to all Solarians who really just wanna upgrade their value of their stellar motes.
What are you doing here? Why did you leave Idari?
A few years ago, I left because my brothers, they were showcasing a lot of, I would call it a superiority complex. And I just figured I needed to break out on my own, and I wasn't really like doing real well at the Solarian thing. So I figured I could help Solarians. So I started making these, I started infusing technology with my Solarian abilities, and now people who use their solar motes can also apply the power of the stars to the power of the star, infusing it with some solar weapon. Oh, what are you doing
Beep,
here?
beep. It has been 30 seconds. Another one should enter.
Thank you. Ding, ding, ding.
Another paying custer.
I put my hands on product.
Yeah, we're man, this is the busiest I've been in months. I promise both of you, if you want to search for, I will be with you in a moment. What are you doing here?
You seem confused by my presence, or dare I say, worried, concerned?
Yeah.
It's at this point, like a Benzagak knocks over something, so he scurries over there and he picks it back up. He's like,
yeah, sorry, this is for your solar shield. You do have a solar. None of you don't have a solar mote. Neither do you. Are you both not
Beep, beep,
Solarians?
Oh, I'm here shopping on behalf of my boss.
Yeah.
And-
Yes.
and No walks in.
Whistling and just like,
You all. Why are so many non-Solarians coming into my shop?
Gotta browse.
Okay, well, sure. If you're, if you need any if you need any questions answered, I'll gladly let you know. It's going to be kind of hard to explain how Solarians work.
I'm
but,
just gonna kind of, when he's like not looking at me, I'm gonna kind of try to get the Bedzigak and Nono's eyes, and kind of just be like let's go, because Mog's onto something, and let's try not to ruin it. And I want to make my way to the door, specifically before Model 392.
As soon as the captain gets to the door, I'm gonna open it really wide. Like, I am here to shop.
And I'm going to literally just kind of like push Model 392.
No, don't leave. I need you to pay for stuff to finance this.
And then I kind of walk out with Model 392 just being like, it was getting too crowded in there, and he was becoming flustered. I feel it's better if we stay outside.
Completely understandable. Although I was sad. I had a whole background and persona and backstory.
Oh,
I was shopping for my sister.
That's great. And perhaps you could save that for next time because you did not use it.
Great. I will add more.
Yes.
No, at this point, seeing the captain leave, kind of like takes it in and goes,
Oh, I forgot I had a manicure appointment. Can't miss those with this many digits. Thanks so much. Goodbye.
Okay, but do feel free to come back and purchase items if you would like to.
You betcha, but my fingers gotta look good first. Goodbye.
I immediately feel guilty and purchase something worth 100 credits without looking at it.
Okay, yeah, that's a... Alright.
Here you go! Thanks so much! Very, very busy! Boop, boop, boop! I leave.
This could be the weirdest day of my life.
Are you in some sort of financial trouble? If you don't mind me asking.
No, I just, it's kind of hard to be a very specific shop, for Solarians. Sometimes it's hard to get them to come into the store. This bazaar is pretty big. Mog, what are you doing here?
You continue to ask me this question. Should I not be here? Do you expect me somewhere else?
I had a video communication with my brother yesterday. How long have you been gone?
What did your video communication say?
Oh, it was me and Matt Weska, and we were just chatting about life.
I enjoy finding the good in everyone that I meet. And, for my part, I find Metweska to be a friend. Yet, I cannot ignore that it is a part of my past in which Metweska had a cruelty to him. Sorry if I have pause or hesitation. I'm very confused on why Metweska has created some concern for you seeing me here.
No, not concerned. Not him. You.
I am here to help.
Right.
To help the Deep Cultures Institute. Is what I am currently doing.
Mog, I talked to my brother yesterday over a video communique. And you say you call him friend. And you do. Because you were there with him yesterday.
My ship!
And we'll pick this up
next time.
No. Oh, no. Read the credits. Comments.
Matt Wesker.
Matt Wesker!
Why, you little...
Clones.
All right, everyone. That's it for our session of Things in Space tonight. Let's go ahead and read some comments, shall we?
Oh, I want to go back to Bud stuff. That wrong?
Nessie of the Lake called Ness said, "What?"
I love Penguin Witch Doctor. Mog has toes? Same question.
He does. He has toes.
They're little
Recognize
slivers,
those
like my
toes. Weird.
Topper
Weird.
Harley 70 was saying, Mog, you played Collect 4 together as kids. That's how you let me know.
It, honestly, is probably one of my... There's a thing in improv where we say mistakes are gifts. When you make a mistake, it's a gift, and you roll with it. It is probably in my top 5 favorite mistakes or gifts moments.
Collect 4.
It was such a mistake, and now I'm like so into it. My next
yeah.
backstory is definitely going to have some Collect 4 in it.
Collect 4, man. Collect 4 is so fun. Oh.
I want to play Collect 4 now.
I know.
You
That's
can
the best part about Collect 4 is
anything.
anyone can play it. Look! Collect 4!
You did
Yeah.
it!
Yeah.
Ben runs!
It's a game of many victories.
Yeah. How many cups do you have in your cupboard? I bet you have more than 4.
You might be able to win twice.
You could win twice.
Oh boy. Well, I would say at a loss, but I feel like I'm at a win.
No. Penguin Witch Doctor said correctly. Collect 4.
Oh boy. Everyone,
Come on. Just
that was
4.
too much fun tonight.
That's so silly.
I had a.
Oh. 54 aqua snakes. Amazon has blown up chainsaws for $7.
What?
Okay, we gotta look into that.
We gotta get some for Adam to tackle.
I will say we've been followed by Wormius, Queen of Pokemon, and Ben the DM. Thank you for the follows.
And the DM.
I know. I was like, what does that mean? Was I? I
Your
don't
clone.
know.
From the
My
spaceship.
clone. And Kevin Alexander has resubbed for 30 months. So thank you for that, Kevin. Urkdot said, first time staying for the whole thing. That was great.
Nice. Thanks, Ursa.
Yay!
All right, everybody. We've got a fun week coming up for you over here at Dat Fam on the Dat Network. Tomorrow, you have the day off. Enjoy it. Rest up. Monday. I know we're used to having crits and giggles on Monday, but it ended. Season 2 ended. So that is sad. However, what's great about that is that you can go back and you can watch it if you've missed on any episodes. You can listen to it. You can do whatever you need to get caught up on that show because it is, it's so much fun. But you have Monday night off. Tuesday night, you have off. And then Wednesday, we are back with more occurrences at Owl Creek Ridge. That is our Kids on Bike stream run by Jared Hoy. They've got 2 episodes remaining in their season. So you better get on it and watch all the death happen because there's been a lot of death on that one so far. And then coming up on Thursday, we have the Department of Mysteries, run by Megan Caves. That's our Savage World dive into the land of Harry Potter, where all sorts of oogly boogly spookily is happening in that one. So make sure you are keeping up. That, I will say, is at 1 p.m. So if you are out in some other part of the world, and have trouble catching us for our live streams at 6 p.m., that might be a perfect opportunity for you to catch a show live. So feel free to jump in Thursdays at 1 p.m. for the Department of Mysteries. And then they only have 3 episodes left. Thank you, Jamie, for reminding me. They only have 3 episodes left in that. So everything is kind of coming to its conclusion as we get closer and closer to the holiday season. And then Friday, we are back with more heroic endeavors. Katie just had a wonderful time guest GMing yesterday, so that was a whole bunch of fun. But next week, Jim Jam will be back for more heroic endeavors. And then Saturday, Halloween. I'm not going anywhere. So I think you will see most, if not all of us, for a little episode of Things in Space. We'll see y'all next time for some more Things in Space!
Oh.
That was for Halloween.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Goodbye now.
Jim fell asleep at the computer.
Are they gone?